Good morning, friends.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
We can make out it is a CA final class. Good morning, friends.
Good morning,
Morning,
sir.
sir.
Morning. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, sir.
Morning.
So, welcome to the inaugural session of the CA final, April 24 batch. We are back with the traditional CAPS approach to the high success model from this batch. Earlier, we used to do all the subjects together, all 8 subjects. Now, CA Institute has realized that nahi hoga all 8 subjects with the present generation, because you also have to manage 2 more books now, Facebook and Korean dramas. So that's it. Let me reduce it by 2 subjects. Now, CA final, especially for my friends who are joining for the first time, intermediate. Okay, what is the difference? Starting, we'll have some general discussion. Then we will get into the inauguration and subject-wise discussion. Yes, anybody? CA final go inter go difference in Hindi, Kannada, English. No, any of final level. I don't think there should be any problem for anyone to speak in English. Yes, Barkola Padima.
Sir. So what I feel is CA
ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ
final
ಜೋರಾಗಿ ಮಾತಾಡು.
ಆದ್ರೆ
ಏನ್ ಹೆಂಡತಿ ಮದುವೆ ಆಯ್ತಾ?
ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಿಲ್ವಾ? ಹಲೋ ಸರ್, 1 ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್.
ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ.
ಈಗ
ಇವರು ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ.
ಚೂರು ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಸರ್, ನೀವು ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ
ಆ ಅದೆಲ್ಲ ಸೆಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಕುತ್ಕೋಬೇಕಾಗಿತ್ತಲ್ಲ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಕಾಲ್ 7 o'clock ಬಂದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಸೆಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಕುತ್ಕೊಂಡ್ರೆ. ಹಾ
ಮಾಡಿದೆ ಸರ್, ಅದಾಗಿಲ್ಲ.
ಏನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದೆ? ಹಾ ಹೇಳೋ.
ಅದೇ ಸರ್, CA ಫೈನಲ್ ಆದ್ರೆ ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಡೀಲ್ ವಿತ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಆರ್ಟಿಕಲ್ಶಿಪ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಅಂಡ್ ದೆನ್ ಕ್ಲಾಸಸ್ ಅಂಡ್ ಸ್ಟಡೀಸ್ ಆಲ್ಸೋ. ಸೊ ಅದು ಮ್ಯಾನೇಜ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಕಷ್ಟ ಆಗ್ಬೋದು. CA ಇಂಟರ್ಮೀಡಿಯೇಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆದ್ರೆ 8 ತಿಂಗಳು ಮನೆಯಲ್ಲೇ ಕೂತಿದ್ವಿ, ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಕೇಳ್ಕೊಂಡು ಓದೋದು ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಇತ್ತು. ಸೊ ಕಂಪ್ಯಾರಿಟಿವ್ಲಿ ಐ ಗೆಸ್ CA ಇಂಟರ್ಮೀಡಿಯೇಟ್ ವಾಸ್
ನಾನು ಹೇಳ ಡಿಫ್ರೆನ್ಸ್. ಇಂಟರ್ಮೀಡಿಯೇಟ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಬೆಳಿಗ್ಗೆ ಬೇಗ ಎದ್ದು ಸ್ನಾನ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು 6:45 ಒಳಗೆ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್, ಸೊ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಆನ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಸೆಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಕೂತ್ಕೋತೀವಿ. CA ಫೈನಲ್ ಬಂದಾಗ 6:55ಕ್ಕೆ ಎದ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು 7 ಗಂಟೆಗೆ ರೆಡಿ ಆಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಸೊ ಕ್ಲಾಸ್ ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡು, ಅದೇ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್. ಗೊತ್ತಾಯ್ತೇನೋ? ಅದು ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್. CA Institute ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಏನಿಲ್ಲ, ಆರ್ಟಿಶಿಪ್ ಏನಿಲ್ಲ. ಓಕೆ, ಇದು ಅದು ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್. ಯಾ, ಎನಿಬಡಿ ಎಲ್ಸ್? ವಾಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್? ವಾಟ್ ಮೇ ಬಿ ದ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಬಿಟ್ವೀನ್ ಇಂಟರ್ ಅಂಡ್ ವಾಟ್ ಮೇ ಬಿ ದ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್? ವಾಟ್ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ದ ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿಲ್ಲ ನಾನು. ನವ್ಯ ಪಟ್ಟು ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಸುಮಾ ಕಳಿಸ್ಬಿಟ್ಟೆ ನೋಡೋಣ. ಅವ್ಳು ಮಲ್ಕೊಂಡಿರ್ತಾಳೆ 12th ವರೆಗೆ, ಬಿಕಾಸ್ ಇನಿಷಿಯಲಿ ವಿ ಡಿಸೈಡೆಡ್ ಟು ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಆನ್ 12th and we pre-poned for different reason. Yes, tell me, what will be the difference? Anybody?
Depth of each subject in which we go in.
Depth is more. Intermediate ಹಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಎಕ್ಸಾಮ್ ಬರೀತಿದ್ರು ಏನೋ ಡೌಟ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ರೈಟ್. if I ask some basic exemption limit, ಎಲ್ರಿಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತೇನ್ರೋ what is the basic exemption limit of income tax? I am an individual non-resident. What is the section 87 rebate for me?
No rebate.
Whatever you know, you just work up. No issue. Yeah.
No rebate.
No rebate. I'm individual resident. What is the rebate?
Individual non-resident. Okay.
Now change the question. Individual resident. What is the basic limit and the 87 rebate? Let us not try. Alva. Try ಮಾಡಿ ಸುಮ್ಮನೆ ಉಳಿಸ್ಕೊಳ್ಳೋದು ಬೆಟರ್ ನಾಟ್
ಓವರ್ ಆಫ್ ಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್ ಲಯಬಿಲಿಟಿ or 12,500.
ಹೇಳು ಜ್ವರ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು ನಿಮ್ನ.
ಲೋವರ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್ ಲಯಬಿಲಿಟಿ or 12,500.
ಲೋವರ್ ಆಫ್ ಟ್ಯಾಕ್ಸ್ ಲಯಬಿಲಿಟಿ ಮತ್ತೆ ಲೋ
12,500 ಸರ್.
ಅಷ್ಟೇ, ಡಬಲ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಇರ್ಲಿ, ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಓಕೆ. ಸೊ ಮತ್ತೆ ನೋಡಿ, ಟೀಕೆ. ಸೊ welcome to CA final. First of all, congratulations to each one of you, because majority of you have passed 2 stages. Some of you have passed 1 stage, maybe from direct entry scheme. All said and done, you're all equal. Point number 1. Point number 2, welcome to the beautiful family called CAPS family. New friends. Majority of you look like old LBMs only. So welcome back. What Farah? Yeah, right. Now, CA final and CA inter, 2 pass. The exam point of view, success point of view, 2 pass. CA inter and CA final absolutely same. And if you ask me, to some extent, CA final is easier than CA intermediate. CA final, I'm very serious about this. But the conditions apply. See, when you joined, I think PU level, some of you would have joined the foundation inter. Many people would have told CA is tough. I would have been the one person who was always telling it is easy. Initially, obviously, you would have never trusted me. Absolutely fine. Obviously, how do we trust a person whom we don't even know? Okay, that absolutely fine. Whereas later on, I think after passing, majority of you sitting here, first attempt, second attempt, whatever, okay, you would have also felt, oh, CA is foundation easy. CA in foundation is easy, but final easy la. That's what you are thinking. You're right. That is normal human thinking. But I'll give it in writing. From today, if you just follow everything what we say, after passing final, you will say, oh, actually final, what you call the, I felt exams were easy compared to CA intermediate. Reasons. Number one, absolutely no subjects to be learned. No new subject to be learned at final level. Subjects are FR is accounts, extension of accounting standards what we learned, AFM, advanced financial management, FM you learned, then auditing you learned 100 marks, same thing. Next, group 2, DT, income tax ka, so the 50-60 marks, now it is 100 marks. Then IDT, GST and custom duty, little bit extra, okay. Then Pichi Masala of everything, okay, integrated business solutions. So even I was not aware 1 month back. No doubt I had a general idea. So only 1 month back I got to know it is the easiest subject, especially scoring point of view. So for scoring point of view, the easiest you can ask our friends who attended IBS subject. Definitely it's going to be the easiest subject to score. So subjects are known to us. Point number one. Point number two. No doubt, as Harshavardhan said, syllabus, we have to go for in-depth. That is the objective of CFNL syllabus. Okay. It is not an intermediate, we didn't go in-depth, but still we didn't understand how much in-depth we went. Okay. And the third reason, okay, so especially new scheme, there are only 6 subjects for all of you sitting here. And 30% MCQ in all the papers, including FR. But MCQs may not be easy, especially case study based questions. It may not be easy, but still, at least somewhere by your luck was so good or your parents' luck was so good, somewhere that luck would have added. So Inky Pinky Donkey would have done and you would have ticked and come with the negative marks or with no negative mark. You may still pass. More important. Okay. So when you do the articleship, so this is very important point. When you do articleship, wherever you do, whether it is a tax firm, audit firm, whichever firm, whatever you do, that will also add to your learning process. Now, for example, I did articleship only in income tax firm. Nothing. 3 years on the only income tax. So do I know audit? Tax audit is there. Tax audit. The basic principles of auditing, the only thing is you should mold your. No, sir, I learned only income tax. I didn't have any idea about GST. So that's why I don't know how to do tax audit. If you come with this attitude, yes, that's your life will be like that only. Whereas, as my own office, Indian company where I did my articleship, we had a student, okay, my student also. So she did DT in Indian company, okay. And after passing CA, she joined BM Marathon firm, okay. Only IDT, and she did exceptionally well there also. Kunal Varpa, okay, my junior in Indian company, DT again, 23 years. Now I think he's IDT partner. He was in PwC. Now I don't know, KPMG or one of them. So he's a partner there. Okay, so it doesn't matter. Don't have that mindset that, oh, sir, my DT padai. Everything what you learn with reasonable. Now, 2 hours. Don't get too much into only articleship, then CFL exam was full. At the same time, whatever you learn is going to add value. So subjects have been reduced. Subjects are same. Now, at foundation inter or CPT and inter, you would not have known the correct approach. Maybe foundation inter is the same because foundation you tick something, intermediate foundation some exams you wrote. Intermediate, you got to know the approach for exams. All of your past means you know the approach. Oh, this is the approach. This is what C Institute expects. So same thing you have to write. Nothing extra. Absolutely nothing extra. Next, very, very important, dangerous positive point. Important, dangerous positive point. CA final exam is after 2 years, 2.5 years, etc. Whereas foundation, I think some of you wrote foundation PUC in March and June you wrote foundation. Immediately next May, you have to write intermediate exam. This is what, in an 8 to 9 months gap, that's it. But when it comes to final, none of you will be writing, unless you are like your old scheme, you are stuck with one group, etc. None of you will be writing the examination less than 1 year or 2 years preparation. CA Institute says. Whether I prepare or not, I don't. Okay. Very important. That's why I send message even to the previous batch students. Start at least 2 years before their examination. CA Institute is not pagal. Okay. To give you 2 years of artificial period and then only you write the final exam. Why they say foundation 3-4 months of study period you write, intermediate 8 months as Shivadan said, intermediate major. I remember May 23 when their exams were there. I would not have known in and out of everything of CA intermediate. Okay, but nevertheless, go and write, go and give your best shot. Whatever you could get, that's fine. But when it comes to CA file, they give you minimum 2 to 2.5 years preparation time. So in that first 6 months, yes, they also know, we all know, we say alerts, no problem. But next 2 years, okay, so New Year's, you need to prepare. So people don't understand this. Illa sir, this now I'm busy. I would have joined that. I have seen some of the messages. So this now is the audit season, ITR season. So now I'm busy. Next 6 months I will join. So they will postpone this by 2 years, like one. Second point is inverted commas. How can you be lesser busy when you have more experience in the office? Simple common sense. So in the first initial period, you are a what is called infant level article. You don't have much idea. How can the boss give you more senior work, more extra work? How is it possible? That's a common sense we don't use. And whereas if you think 1 year prepare karna, 1.5, it is 2 years prepare karna. Yes, some of you would have joined late, so don't think too much about it. Otherwise, when you have so much of time to prepare for 6 subjects like 10th and PUC, how can it be tough? Same subject, if you are preparing, same subject, you are going little in depth, and wow, CA final subject, wow. I keep telling, I teach CA final mainly for my fun, okay, my entertainment and my knowledge. Okay. Every now and yesterday, Narasara sent a message. Some of you will be knowing Narasara. When you do a buyback, what is the maximum buyback you can do? 25% of PUC and pre-reserve, some condition is there. So the question is now, under income tax also we have. So buyback tax is there. Sir, that 25% should be inclusive of the taxes or exclusive of the taxes? So it is not that he being a practicing chartered accountant for 10 years plus, he doesn't know. But we still don't have an answer to that question, honestly. Okay. So 25%. So assuming 100 lakh is the amount there, 25% is the buyback, 25 lakh, plus around 20% tax you have to pay. So it will become 30 lakh. So should we include or exclude? Simple question. It may look like, but it's not so easy. No doubt. I gave an answer with my own interpretation. So at various levels, okay, your thinking may have to be changed, your interpretation. For that, you need to have an in-depth study. You need to so start preparing, maybe 1 year, 2 years, how much ever preparation time is there. So when you put so much of effort, 100% CA is going to be easy. However, same breath I'll tell you, CA final is easy, but made it tough. 2 RMRs I said no, left side to ho gaya. CA final is easy. I know CA final inauguration section only I'll be talking very standard and tough, because we are mainly talking about account standards, especially first book. So CA final is easy. Right side will make it tough. It is easy but made tough. Why? Because of chalta hai bidor. This is chalta hai. 2 years ke baad examination. One basic point, bro. Ask yourself, when did you pass PUC? Just go back. It looks like yesterday. 1 year to 1.5 years, just passed like this. It may be very, very simple statement, but the factual statement. It looks like yesterday only completed PUC, but you are already in CA final, bro. Time flies. And before pandemic, we also thought, okay, life is okay. After pandemic, when most of the things start online, we all thought, oh, time is that. At least in my life as experience. So no doubt my work, efficiency, efficacy, everything has increased by 3 to 5 times, sir. However, the work level also increased like anything. Nobody has the time. At least physical level, we had some time to meet some people. Now we don't have time to meet people also. That's the level. So So we make it tough. One is because of a kal deking. Second one is we will not be like the way we were in interview. We have got an extra code, no? Hey, I have already passed foundation inter. It is similar. If you think so, CFL is toughest. Okay. C Institute says, oh, come on, you're so great. You see 10th foundation, amazing marks you have got. I will show you how to get single digit at the CFL. So that's also possible. C Institute is very capable. Okay. So you're so tired of passing everything in whopping marks, first attempt, everything. I will tell you how to pass in second attempt. CFL is very capable. Very capable. I'm very blunt in my statement, but it's a fact of life. Why? Because even after telling this, 50% of the students will still be Chanta bido, kal dekenge. So tomorrow, you can see some of the students would not have come for inauguration because in your same old inauguration. But trust me, subjects in your anybody can study. Today, I think we have some amazing inspiration speakers. Not motivation speakers, inspiration speakers. And in some sentence, I don't say whatever we say, everything is applicable to you. At least some point, if it adds to your life. So if you maintain same intermediate attitude, you just syllabus cover. Okay. And in between artificially, see, online is the biggest advantage in that before online, the offline, too many, at least captions of custody because I was yeah. So many attraction and distraction. Pochemori cases used to happen. Where that girl is so beautiful, that boy is so handsome. Online ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕಷ್ಟ ಯಾಕೆ ಪ್ರದೀಪ್ನ ಫೇಸ್ ಸಖತ್ತಾಗಿ ಕಾಣ್ತಾಳೆ ಬಟ್ ಅವ್ಳು ಕೈದಿಯ ಕಾಲೇಜ್ ಹೌದು ಇಲ್ಲ ಯು ಮೇ ನಾಟ್ ನೋ ವೆದರ್ ಯು ಸೊ ನೀವು ಪ್ರದೀಪ್ ನಂಗೆ ಆಗಿತ್ತು ಫೌಂಡೇಶನ್ ಹುಡುಗಿಗೆ ಏನೋ ಬಂದಿದ್ದ ಸೈ ನೋಡಿದ ಸೊ ದೆನ್ ಸಖತ್ತಾಗಿ ಅವಳತ್ತೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಅವ್ರ ಮನೆಗೆ ಹೋಗಿ ನೋಡಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಕರ್ಕೊಂಬರಕ್ಕೆ ಹೋಗಿ ಎತ್ತಕೊಂಡ್ ಬರ್ಬೇಕು ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಶಿ ಡಸಂಟ್ ಲೈಕ್ ಸೊ ಇರ್ಲಿ ಯು ರೆಸ್ಪೆಕ್ಟ್ ಲೈಫ್ ಕೊಡ್ತಾವನೆ ಐ ಆಮ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪಿ ಫಾರ್ ಇಟ್ ಸೊ you cannot get so ಅದು ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಆಗಿದೆ that has come down so slice so distraction but office ಹೋಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು 2 hours ಒಂದು something like this may happen ಅಥವಾ hey your peers will be there so 90% of the places people will be talking about which group you are writing which you will not. I will ask a simple question. 6 subjects if you cannot write together, what kind of life you are leading? 6 subject bro, 6 subject life ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ ನೀನು ಏನು ಕಿಸಿತ್ಯಾ ಲೈಫ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ what can you see? I'll ask yourself just 6 subject. Yes, if you already pass one group, just you are working and doing, I understand. Otherwise, you have to. So, if you maintain the same tempo of the intermediate foundation as a student, till you pass. We had some last batch also. Ashok sir is the AGM of the bank, some senior vice president finance. They were all attending, but inside the class, you're a student. Inside education system, you're a student. You maintain these statements, words till the last exam of CA final, you will get a success. After that, guarantee next minute in hospital. Alva. That's okay. That's okay. Fine. I will only come to hospital to meet you. I'll get the fruits also. Yavado fruit? Kabbu. Kabbu sugar cane. Sugar cane is a fruit alvena. Allah karnaniಗೆ ಒಂದು fruit ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಡಿ ಅಂತ ತಗೊಂಬರಕ್ಕೆ ಇರ್ಲಿ. So why I'm saying so normally any inauguration class I'll be very sober, polite, but finally this is the fact of life where you people are not serious. You don't maintain this seriousness. But my dear friend, you are a student. How many of your CS here, except one or two friends who have joined to speak to you? So you're not serious. So you should not think. And very important, very inward command. This statement, last statement before I start the inauguration. If you do not pass CA final at the earliest possible attempt, you will have a lot of pressures, financial pressure, family pressure, marriage pressure, so many things on a serious note starts. And you may deviate. And this janma, this janma, you will keep on repenting. Why the hell did I pass intermediate? Passing CA intermediate will become a curse on your life. Okay? So that's why don't get into that. Okay? Don't get into that. So, ek bar khatam kar do. So next 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, whatever time you have, where a focus, that's it. Like last time when Harshavardhan was going in a bus, suddenly one girl, so he fell on that bus. I told you this n number of times, jokes will repeat as if you remember the jokes. Alva. So Harshavardhan was going in a bus, suddenly driver puts a brake. By mistake, he falls on that girl. So immediately she asks, idiot, what are you doing? He says, CA final at caps. So that should be the involvement. Okay. That should be the immersed approach for CA. When you do that, trust me, you will all get a high success. So with this, I welcome each one of you to the session. CA final is easy. Easy, don't make it tough. Final statement. CA final is easy, don't make it tough. Maintain the same attitude, same full prepare. Morning, evening, padna. Daytime hardship karo. Hardship is what? Incidental to your what do you call it? Education. Hardship itself is not CA. So 2 years, morning to evening, yes, some months in a year, 3 months in a year, you'll have little extra work. I agree. Whereas 12 months work, so I welcome each one of you. I'll ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ನಾನು ಮಾತಾಡಿದ ಮತ್ತೆ ಬಿಡ್ಲೇನೆ ನಿನಗೆ ಲೇಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ ಸುದೀಕ್ಷಾ?
ಇಲ್ಲ ಸರ್.
ವಿಸಿಬಲ್ ಮಾ ಬರ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ?
Yes, sir.
ಮಾತಾಡು. ಒನ್ ಮೋರ್ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್. ಸಿ ಇಂಟರ್ಮೀಡಿಯೇಟ್ ಮತ್ತೆ ಫೈನಲ್. ಇಂಟರ್ಮೀಡಿಯೇಟ್ ಫುಲ್ ಜೋಶಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ತೀರಾ. ಫೈನಲ್ ಬಂದು ಕೂಡಲೇ ಯುಲ್ ಬಿ ಏಜ್ ಆಗ್ಬಿಡುತ್ತೆ ಪಾಪ. ಮತ್ತೆ ಮದುವೆ ಆಗ್ಬೇಡ್ಬೇಡ್ರು ಪ್ಲೀಸ್. ಆ ಹುಡುಗದ ಲೈಫ್ ಒಂದು ಹಾಳು ಮಾಡ್ಬೇಡಿ ಪಾಪ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಸೀರಿಯಸ್ ಆಗಿ ಹೇಳ್ತೀನಿ. ಗುಡ್, ಐ ಆಮ್ ಹ್ಯಾಪಿ. ಬಿಗ್ಗೆಸ್ಟ್ ಕಾಂಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಯು ಟು ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಇಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಕಾಂಟ್ರಿಬ್ಯೂಟಿಂಗ್ ಎನಿಥಿಂಗ್ ಟು ಇಂಡಿಯಾ. ಐ ಆಮ್ ಸೀರಿಯಸ್. कुछ नहीं करने से कुछ होता है तो 5 स्टार ಯಾವ್ದು 2 ದಿನ ಬರ್ತಲ್ಲ ಸಮಥಿಂಗ್ ಲೈಕ್ ದಟ್. ಐ ಆಮ್ ಸೀರಿಯಸ್. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ಎಸ್ ಸರ್ ನೋ ಸರ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ ಹೇಳೋಕೆ ಎನರ್ಜಿ ಇಲ್ಲ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಅಲ್ಲೇನು ಸಾಗರ್? ಇರ್ಲಿ. ಸೊ ವೆಲ್ಕಮ್ ಟು ದ CFINL April 24 inauguration. Yes. So ಇದರ ಬಗ್ಗೆ ಮತ್ತೆ ಮಾತಾಡೋಣ. Right. At CAPS, what we always believe in is educate the mind with the heart development. Because educating the mind without educating the heart is no education at all. So it's not, no doubt 95% education happens, but in between 5% we also want you to develop that humane nature. That's what we want to do it. With this, let me start. So some fun lady to a dietitian. What am I worried is what is my height and not my weight. So doctor asked how? According to my weight, my height should have been 7.8 feet. It is called attitude. Height prakara weight alla. Correct? No. Why should you go by that? Alva. Right. This one awesome. A cockroach lost word to Pradyumna, who wanted to kill it. Go ahead and kill me. You covered. You are just jealous because I can scare your wife. You cannot, Anta. You know, you cannot. This is the life attitude.
वैज्ञानिकों को सैल्यूट कर
Audible? Is it audible? Is
वैज्ञानिकों को सैल्यूट करता हूं भाई. उन्होंने कमाल का काम कर दिया है. सूप का पाउडर बना दिया, दूध का पाउडर बना दिया, कॉफी को पाउडर बना दिया, रस्ना का पाउडर बना दिया. भाई दारू का भी पाउडर बना दे. बॉटल लेके जाने में दिक्कत होती है भाई. पाउडर बना दे बस. दोबारा सैल्यूट मारूंगा, तिवारा मारूंगा. बस दारू का भी पाउडर बना दे भाई. यार
one of the beautiful statement for CA final. Plan well before you start the journey in every walk of life. A well-planned job is optimistic. But at the same breath, I will tell one more sentence. A well-planned job is half done. A reasonably well-implemented job is better than the best plan which never got kicked off. Today's inauguration class, yes, reasonably you may be motivated, inspired. Oh yes, this is what my target, this is what I'm going to do. 600, and the flash 600 marks. 600, read it better, okay? So 600, after the intermediate marks in the 46 marks coming, okay? 46 take about 600 take it, okay? Just 600 you take, okay? So this is what all of you plan. So then slowly, then other attraction, distraction. Then you slowly 550 ಬಂದು first rank ಬರ್ಬೋದು. It may come. Then it may come to 500, 450. Then you will come down to 300. Then you one group pass. Then last you come to one exemption ಅದು ಬರಲಿ ಅಂತ result ಗಿಂತ one day. So don't get into that. Your target is 600. Work for 200. Do 200. Plan well, implement. Planning use it. You have to plan also, implement also. That is extremely crucial. So plan well before you start a journey in every walk of life. Remember the carpenter and tailor's rule. Beautiful, measure twice, but cut it only once. Set peace of mind as your highest goal. Very important. So CA, 2 alphabets in your life now. That's going to give you huge peace of mind. Today, by God's grace, if I'm able to do the classes from wherever, however, whichever, it's all because of those 2 alphabets. Yes, I may have some other prefix also to my name. Okay. So, but these 2 alphabets, no, wow. Set peace of mind as your highest goal and organize your life around it. Swami Vivekananda, C for the highest, 600 marks. Aim at the highest, 600. I don't say first rank or any rank. And you shall reach the highest, 600 marks. The greatest sin is that you think you are weak. Someone could have passed intermediate in 3rd attempt. Don't bother. Recently also I come across one intermediate student when the mock test happening. For 2 months back, she told, sir, foundation. She was from some other institute. So I took foundation in 2 attempts. And you are telling first attempt. But I said, you just follow the process. And the mock test is already I think 4 subjects over. She is one of the toppers of the batch. I said, what happened? No, sir. No. Now I will not think about 2nd and 3rd. So start whatever has happened earlier. Ata ulta. So foundation that I passed in first attempt, chalta hai. Is a new ball game. With absolutely new ball game. Same subjects, same analysis, but a new ball game. Okay, what happened earlier? Don't get it. Okay. So the greatest sin is that you think you are weak. Never think so. Never say no. Never say I cannot. For you, you are infinite. All the power is within you. You can do anything. It is not general statements. He has proved it. He was a human being. Maybe our grandfather's grandfather time when he was alive. Alva. Grandfather's father time also. So like Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, he was alive in our time. So they all proved it. Everything is possible. Not general statement what Rama Krishna would have told, which we don't know. Alva. The greatest pleasure in life is doing what people say you cannot do. So you are one of the beautiful examples for Robert Frost, Road Not Taken poem. So we all have taken a course, which everybody says CA stuff, but we have done it. Alva. Doing your best is more important than being the best. Okay. So with this, I will invite our team of inspirational speakers today. Okay. Where some people want to leave little early. So we are on 5 to 6 speakers. They will be speaking around 5 to 10 minutes each. Then finally, if you permit me, I'll speak. Okay. Right. So we have with us Sudiksha and Sharanya B. Ravi. Ene martade Sharanya. So
Little bit very.
Chinnaya.
ಇಲ್ಲ ಸರ್ ಹುಷಾರಿಲ್ಲ ಬಟ್ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ವಿಡಿಯೋ
Video on ಮಾಡಿ ಪರವಾಗಿಲ್ಲ ಹುಷಾರಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಪರವಾಗಿಲ್ಲ
ನನಗೆ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ
I'll get scared.
ಹಾ
That's okay. I am married already. So I don't want to get scared again and again daily. Right. Navya Bhatt ಬಂದು ಚಪ್ಪಾಳೆ ಹೊಡೆದ ನವ್ಯ ಭಟ್ ಯಾವ ಚಪ್ಪಾಳೆ ನೋಡಿ ಸುಮಾರು ಬಂದ್ಲೆ ನವ್ಯ ಫ್ರೆಂಡ್ ಬಂದು ಅವಳಿಗೊಂದು ಮದುವೆ ಮಾಡಿಸೋದು ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಬೆಸ್ಟ್ ಇರ್ಲಿ so that I think she can be active and alert in the morning. Yes, we have with us Sudiksha and Sharanya. So 2 kids who joined PUC in the foundation classes. Okay. CPT alva nimdo? It is foundation.
Foundation.
Official first batch, foundation.
Second batch, sir. Santosh Anna batch.
Yeah. So foundation second batch, correct. Second batch of the CH2. Ivurdalla.
Yes.
First batch only. So they joined after PUC and no look back. So with commitment, dedication, and hard work. Okay. And then perseverance and persistent approach. So foundation first attempt, inter first attempt, final. All the 3 first attempt. November 23, all India results, especially South India, I don't know the reasons, okay, was not so great at final level. Okay. But nevertheless, I remember Sharanya was telling one of the our known circles only. He was at rank holder at intermediate somewhere, but he also didn't pass one group also at final, November 23. That is the kind of results actually, CA final November 23. Whereas these 2 kids, okay, so they stuck to the caps. So because when they had to attend the final classes, so too many things, because online started, I think first online classes of the intermediate started with their batch only. too many options. So pen drive is more comfortable. We always look at more comfortable. More comfortable, you could go in. That's it. Whenever you go for more comfort, 100% life gone. Education, if you go for more comfort, gone case. Okay. So everybody started looking here and there. I knew it. First 2-3 years will be disturbance. I told 2 years back, only 2024 hours, everything will be normalized. People would have realized that. And their batch has given a very good proof that coming and sticking to the basics, disciplined approach actually can get a success. So Sudiksha, I'll introduce her first because she has to leave little early. So again, both of them are classmates, foundation, interfinal, everything in first attempt. So Sudiksha, maybe little 10, 20 marks extra should have got, you would have been all in the rank order. But in such a tough examination, getting the rank, passing everything in first attempt, great. And we are like a family chartered accountant. Our Sodar Mava is also my student. Okay. So that I got to know only after she completed CA. Tirumala, she was one more brilliant student of our institution. So they stuck to the basics. So committed approach, and they are here. And one of the biggest plus point of Sudiksha is from the day one, focus has not deviated in 1%. Maybe 5% negative is extra tension. So unwanted tension, she was crying also before the examination. So I think you have to convert that. Extra positive focus, you have to learn from her. But tension lene se kuch nahi hota hai. By taking tension, you are only going to reduce your quality flow, okay, of the answering. Whereas you obviously was little extra tense. Probably that extra tension also would have reduced their marks. I think 497 alwa.
Yes,
So
sir.
you ended up with 497, the very whopping marks. Okay, 10, 15 marks extra, they should have been a rank order. So very committed, very dedicated, one of the brilliant and very, what you called, loyal students of CAPS, doing exceptionally well. Today she is doing, I think, very well in her job also, wherever she wished to. Over to you, Sudiksha. Welcome.
Thank you, Shetty sir. First, it feels very happy and gives full of energy to sit in your class. My journey of CA started with your inauguration class. That's when I decided that this is the place where I wanted to get into, and there was no looking back after that. And coming to CA final and CA subjects, it is not about one subject. It's about 6 subject or 8 subject, whatever it is. And that is what CAPS helps you to focus on, because all the subjects will be taken at a stretch. And that is what which we've been trained from the early stage of our life. It's not that we just studied one subject, we wrote exam and then study next subject, or going group wise. It was always studying all the subjects together and writing exams. And at CAPS they help you to study all the subjects at once. And faculties, each of them have their own style of teaching, ultimately focused on conceptual learning, which is what is required not just for CA exams but everywhere else. And what is required for CA is discipline, hard work, and dedication, which I'm sure even if we want to deviate, Shetty sir and CAPS will help us stay focused till the last day of exam. It's not just till the time you attend classes. No, it's not that. It's not how it works at CAPS. It's like a family. Once we get into it, they'll hold you till the last breath. I can say that for sure. And CA requires your time. It's more like a self-study course. All these classes and all that, it will aid you to prepare well for your exams. And CAPS will teach you how to study, not just teaching what is there in books, which is required for you to become independent. It will help you perform well in exams also, and in future for your professional life also. And then they conduct sessions like yoga, SLC, CAPS Habba, and many motivation sessions. Even now, I get motivated to sit in Shetty sir's class, which is required for us to stay connected and focused throughout. And since this is the first day of your class, I see many faces who've been here from foundation, and some of them who are very new. What I would suggest is, don't think about what is happening outside. Just listen to what they say. Everything, whatever Shetty sir or faculties tell, it's out of experience. It's not just telling for the sake of telling. Just follow whatever is being told. Focus till the last day of your exams. And I know first day you will have good motivation. You will be on top that I'll be doing finals and all that. But then that motivation, make sure you carry it till the last day of your exams, and hope you all come out with whopping marks. All the best for you all for starting this journey at CAPS. And welcome to CAPS family.
Thank you so much, Ma. Thank you so much for your short and sweet words. Okay, so one important point. Okay, in world actually, in your office world, there will be a lot of disturbance. Okay, about education. My suggestion is stick to your gut feelings. Okay, so including our own CAP family students. I don't want to tell, but still I will not be able to control because so Sudiksha Sharanya Brachelli, there are a lot of people because of the news things happened. A lot of people, not good number of people are deviated. Success is hardly anyone. Okay, who are deviated from the basics. I don't say deviated from CAPS. I say deviated from the education approach. So the education from first standard till that happened with a disciplined approach. Not education, Baba. Life is discipline. Now I know discipline word irritation, but trust me, any person whom you see, some great people, no, they follow discipline in their life. Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam irbodu, so Swami Vivekananda irbodu, Modi ji irbodu, okay, anybody. And I read recently somewhere two important quotations. Discipline can take you to the places where motivation cannot. Discipline can take you to the places where motivation cannot. Second important statement is lovely. I have taken a t-shirt, along a t-shirt quotation. Discipline is freedom. Discipline is freedom. So now take a simple example. I say classes at 7 o'clock and I come daily 7:05, 7:07, 7:15. So obviously people started coming at 7:20, 7:30. You party case someone would have called for a party, etc. So they said 7 o'clock in the party. And a party later, 7:30 birthday. 7:30 birthday, he will come at 8 o'clock. This is what happens. So whereas in our place, Alwas College and none life none lifetime it was not there earlier. Okay. So international recognizing one of the major reasons, there will be so many other reasons. One of the major reasons why successful in Mohan Alwa, the person with the main person there. Okay. Chief Minister is the guest also. Program at 7 o'clock. The program will start at 7 o'clock. So even Chief Minister doesn't dare to come late to that program. This is how the time discipline has been maintained as far as education is concerned. So since everybody knows, Mohan Alwa Bartar Andre, Yav program late action morning. I remember one of the programs, Mohan Alwa sir and me, both are the guests actually on the stage. So my sir was there, he was called me. Program was at 7 o'clock. Okay. So I normally go on 5-10 minutes early because there are so many other political people will be there. I don't want to get into that. My sir was telling, Mohan Alwa has come, you are not come at 6:50 years called. I said, sir, I will be there by 6:52. Don't worry. So so discipline is freedom. So since I have also followed little discipline, okay, I have freedom to do whatever I want to do. So disciplined approach. There are a lot of disturbance. My suggestion, what you are following hitherto has given you the success. Just continue. Thank you so much, Sudiksha, for your wonderful words. God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you,
So
sir.
now Saranya, so also became all right. Jaradine?
Voice again.
Voice
Voice.
Voice So again, she is same the batchmate of Sudiksha. Okay, so I still remember our school campus ಅಲ್ಲಿ balcony ಕೂತ್ಕೊಂಡು. So normally there is a balcony ಅಂತ ಒಂದು ಸ್ಪೆಷಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ನಾವು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸದಾ. So around 300+ students will be there in the foundation class alla. There is a different level. So that this girl, like many balcony and ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ತರಲೆ ಮಾಡೋದಲ್ಲಿ ಇರ್ತೀವಿ. But this girl, she was sitting there only with her friend circle, but focused. Every day she used to have the doubt, etc. Then I realized from the day one, the way she is having that dedicated effort, she will be a CA in one shot. And I decided, I told her also, and she has become, okay, focused approach. No, ಅವಳಿಗಿಂತಲೂ ತುಂಬಾ ಜನ ಇಂಟೆಲಿಜೆಂಟ್ ಬೇರೆ ಇದ್ದಿರ್ಬೋದು, ನನಗೆ ಗೊತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ. But focus dedication was the classic example. Okay, so stuck to the basics and did everything. I remember one of the sessions she was telling recently. Foundation sumne bandittu, matte bandmele gottaytu I can also become a C anta. One of the sessions she was telling, but I never thought so because by looking at her commitment, I knew pakka she is a CA material, and with the dedication commitment, and she's also one of the brilliant Bharatanatyam dancer. I keep telling what are the classical things which you know in India. Okay, basically for dance in singing, not what you call film dance alalla. So when you do that, you normally excel in other field also. And doing exceptionally well in both the fields is not easy. Okay, she is one of the terrific Bharatanatyam dancer also, and passing every stage of CA also with the first attempt, because somewhere she would have given a pause also. It is not that some people they try to keep both the legs on two different boards. That's difficult. She would have given little pause. Now she continues. Now the same office where she has done her hardship. That boss is also my student actually from the basic level to the final level. He is also first attendant, and she is having that comfort zone. Friday, Saturday, she will not go. She will go. She will continue pursue her passion of dance, etc. So all these things happen when you show your better commitment, dedication at every field of life. You get what you want. Otherwise, you may have to fall in line with others' system. So here she is falling in line with her system because she has shown her commitment, dedication, hard work, and today she's sitting in front of you as a first student pass at all stages, sir. So proud capsite like Sudiksha. Over to you, Charanya Biradi. She says she's not well, but she's well now. Beginning to sir.
Hi everyone, please bear my voice.
Ah?
Please bear my voice and listen.
That's okay.
So, to start with CAPS, like sir said, I came into foundation just to try out something because I'd taken commerce. So just to try out something. But then when Shetty sir took that inauguration class, and once the foundation flow started, and that's when I decided, yes, this is where I want to be. And fortunately, it cleared. But coming to CAPS family, I think you guys have the most valuable resource in front of you. So you'll have to make use of each and every faculty at the most, whatever is possible. Just make use of them, how much ever benefit you can draw from them. So I think each and every faculty give their 100%. I remember Sudhindra sir helping me on the day of exam as well. So you can always reach out to them at any point of time, but you don't have that first-hand access anywhere else. So that you've got here, so make use of it. And teaching is met with a lot of fun. Of course, he shows some jokes and makes you laugh, tries to make you laugh. So that's inbuilt, like your brain relaxes a little bit when amidst the class. So make use of everything that you're getting here. Make sure you attend the revision classes. I think sir does marathon revision classes and all for CA final. Make use of those. They help you a lot. I could, like my revision classes, I know I slept after 9:30 p.m. But later I did go back, and every time you're traveling or work, you can keep listening to these revision classes. So I made sure that I listen to all these classes, and at times you will need something to keep listening on to know that if you're in the right track when you're doing your self-study, and these classes will help you with all that. Like whenever you want, you can go back to YouTube and listen to these classes. So make sure you utilize that. And also one more important point is that be prepared for the class is what I want to tell. Like in case the class is at 6:30, like we had classes at 6:30 or 6:45, please be ready. Like don't wake up at 6 or 6:15. I used to wake up 1.5 hours before and then get ready for office and all that. But at least spend half an hour or 45 minutes as to what has happened yesterday and what will happen today. If you go through one round of what is going to happen today, when sir is teaching, it's a very big advantage. So that is one major tip that I'd like to give you all. Be prepared for class. And all the very best to everybody. If I can do it, then every single person sitting here can do it, provided you're consistent in your efforts and consistent with your timing. Major effect also is the discipline, like sir said. So if our classes used to start at 6:30, so even when I was doing self-study, I had to wake up at 4:30. Like it just happened because 8 months of you waking up at 4:30 also gives you a push to wake up. So I didn't have to struggle to wake up at the time of exam or when I was preparing for my exams. So that discipline was already in me. So thanks to CAPS for all of that. Please make use of your time here and also enjoy. Have fun. All the very best to each one of you sitting here. Hope you all become chartered accountants one day. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
ಏನಕ್ಕೆ ಮಾತಾಡಿಲ್ಲ?
ಎಷ್ಟು ಮಾತಾಡಿ ಸರ್?
ನಾವು ಕೇಳಿಸಲ್ಲ, ವಾಯ್ಸ್ ಸರಿ ಇಲ್ಲ ಅಂತೆಲ್ಲ ಬಡ್ಕೊಂಡೆ, ಮತ್ತೆ ವಾಯ್ಸ್ ಕರೆಕ್ಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆಯಲ್ವಾ?
ಸರ್ ಎಷ್ಟು ಕೆಟ್ಟಾಗಿ
ಏನ್ ತೊಂದ್ರೆ ಇಲ್ಲ. ಏನ್ ನಿನ್ ಸಿಂಗಿಂಗ್ ಕಾಂಪಿಟೇಷನ್ ನಡೀತಾ ಇದೆಯಾ? ಎನಿಯೋ jokes apart, thank you so much, Sharanya. So she would have not joined, but for my voice message she would have joined, and also She missed one program recently because she was traveling. Okay. ಅವಳು ಅನ್ಕೋತೀನಿ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಈ ಪ್ರೋಗ್ರಾಮ್ ಬಂದಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಗ್ಯಾರಂಟಿ ಮನುಷ್ಯ ಮುಗಿತೇನೆ ಅಂತಲ್ವಾ ಪಕ್ಕ ಅದು ಗೊತ್ತಿತ್ತು she knows the capacity of Shitty sir. Really, thank you so much, even though you are not well joined. So nice of you. Now, very interesting point. This is what the discipline probably should have learned from Bharatanatyam, may not be from CAPS, where get up early, start little, and start preparing. Like any program of Bharatanatyam, because I'm a hardcore fan of the Indian traditional system, so including Bharatanatyam. Okay. And I don't understand much, but I love the way these people do it. Amazing. Okay. With so much of same answer, Pratimna. On the same message, you the same message. I know. Okay. ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಆಫ್ ಮಾಡಕ್ಕೆ ಕೇಳಿದ್ವಿ LBM ಅವತ್ತು ಸದ್ಯಕ್ಕೆ ಏನು ಅದಿದೆ ಸ್ಟೋರಿ ಏನೇನೋ ಹೇಳ್ತಾ ಇತ್ತು ಕೇಳ್ಕೊ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಇಂದ ಚಾಟ್ ಬಾಕ್ಸ್ ತೆಗಿಬಿಡ್ತೀನಿ ನಾನು ಕೇಳ್ಕೊ ಸ್ನಾನ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಹೋಗು ಆಫೀಸ್ಗೆ ಹಂಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಡ
ಸರ್
ಹಾ
ಸ್ನಾನ ಆಗಿದೆ ಸರ್ ಆಲ್ರೆಡಿ
ಆಗಿದೆಯಾ ಯಾವಾಗ ನಿನ್ನೆ ಹಾ ಇರ್ಲಿ
ಸರ್ ಇವತ್ತು
ನೋ ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಸೊ one important point take away from Sharanya's statement, extremely important. So prepare and come to the class, which is CA final. Intermediate, I would not have told you to come prepared for the topic and 2 hours. So CA final barvaga, what has already happened that you have to, that is common at every stage, foundation inter. Also, if you know I am going to start, okay, let us say business income, you can glance through, you will be having a material in your hand, glance through what is going to happen and prepare and come. Trust me, that will add extra 10% marks to you. 10% is huge. Suppose if you're eligible, for 60 marks, you're ending up with 6 marks huge. And you will also enjoy the class. But yes, you may not be able to prepare for everything and come. Like IBS when I do, probably you may not be able to. If you don't know which topic I'm going to do, etc., it's not possible. But some of the subjects, like we have FR in both, Indias. If you want, you will ask me, sir, tomorrow which Indias? Well, you just glance and come. So 90% of the Indias are similar to what you learned at intermediate. 10% totally new. That I will not tell you to read and come. That's not possible. So come prepared. 6:40, what we normally do, 6:45 class, we'll get up at 6:50, thinking that I should have joined at 6:40. Oh, nahi chale. Oh, nahi chale. I repeat that. You heard right. 6:45 class, you'll get up at 6:50, thinking that I should have joined at 6:40. Oh, nahi chale. Okay. So get up half an hour. I know. So you'll be so tired. So tired. Sir, morning class, daytime office, evening coming home late. Normally evening class will not have except on Saturdays. Okay, so enjoy. Maybe a teacher survey need us AFM class. So you need to be now very interesting point. If your exam is in May 24 and November 24, you are not very busy in the office. Whereas if your exam is in November 25, you are very busy in the office. Shall I repeat this? Not understood. No? Please. Yeah. If your exam is in May 24 or November 24, even after doing all the office work, you have time for yourself to study. If your exam is in November 25, Divya, hey, we are very busy in the office. Okay. So, my dear friends, okay, don't have that attitude. You should be free for yourself for education. Free for yourself for education. Okay. Make yourself free. Come what may. Hardship irutte. Yes. Sometimes you have to go early. All those are fine. Okay. But others to request your bosses. So I will come late today. Even later, obviously, we will not have an extra class in CFL because of the official commitment. But come prepared. Daily, you prepare and come prepared. That's what happened. So they have proved it in the result of November 12, because I was very much worried about Sharanya, and normally I don't worry too much about the result. Little bit tension to hota hai, natural. But I was a little worried because when there are a lot of deviation, distractions in the market, these two girls are stuck to the caps, and they have to pass, okay, because institution image, individual image, and they made it right. Thank you so much, Sharanya, and thank you so much for your commitment, dedication, and making yourself the great chart accountant today. Okay, thank you so much. God bless. Take care of your health. Okay. Yes. Sari om ಮಾಡ್ಕೊ ಹಿಂಗ್ ಮಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಇನ್ಹೇಲ್ ಎಕ್ಸಿಟ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಓಂ ಅಂತ ಮಾಡು. ಓಕೆ, ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ಬಿಡ್ತದೆ ಥ್ರೋಟ್. ಓಕೆನಾ? ಹಂಗಂತ ಅಣ್ಣನಿಗೆಲ್ಲ ಬೈಕೊಂಡು ಕೂತ್ಕೋಬೇಡ.
ಅಣ್ಣ ಇಲ್ಲ.
ಅಣ್ಣ ಇಲ್ವಾ? ಆಯ್ತು, ಯಜಮಾನ್ರಿಗೆ ಬೈಬೇಡ. ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಊರಿಗೆ ಹೋಗಿದಾರಾ? ಕ್ರಿಕೆಟ್ IPL ಅಷ್ಟೇ. ಈಸಿ ಪ್ಲೇ,
not playing 11 but 15 is there.
ಯಾವ್ದ್ರಲ್ಲಿದ್ದಾರೆ? ವಿಚ್ ಟೀಮ್?
Gujarat Titans.
Oh wow, ಹೌದಾ? Oh nice, very nice. So they our family is of the cricketers. Our father is an umpire. Okay, brother is a cricketer. He's already in IPL team. I didn't know that he's in IPL team. Super, excellent. Okay, Take care. Okay na? So ಯಾರು win ಆಗ್ಬೇಕು? RCB na ಗುಜರಾತ್ ಟೈಟನಾ?
ಗುಜರಾತ್ ಸರ್. ಅಣ್ಣ ಫಸ್ಟ್. RCB ಹೆಂಗಿರೋ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ.
ಕಪ್ ನಮ್ದೆ ಅಂತ 17 ವರ್ಷದಿಂದ ಹೇಳಿ ಚಿಪ್ಪೆ ತೋರಿಸ್ತಾವ್ರ ಅವರು ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನೀವು ಸೊ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ನಾರ್ಮಲ್ ಐ ಡೋಂಟ್ ಫಾಲೋ ಎನಿ IPL ಗೇಮ್ಸ್. ಐ ಫಾಲೋ ಓನ್ಲಿ ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಇಂಡಿಯಾ ವಿನ್ ಆದ್ರೆ ಸಾಕು. ಇರ್ಲಿ. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. God bless you. Yes. So any of our other friends have joined who want to speak, they can speak if they're getting late. Definitely not Rahul Jay. ಅಲ್ಲೇನೋ ಏನೋ ಈಗ ಜಾಯ್ನ್ ಆಗ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಏನೋ ಸೊ ಅದಾಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ದಟ್ ಇಸ್ ನಾಟ್ ಪ್ರಾಕ್ಟಿಕಲಿ ಪಾಸಿಬಲ್ ಅಲ್ವಾ? ಈಗಲ್ವಾ ಜಾಯ್ನ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದೀನೋ?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So let us resume our discussion. Yes. Hoda, Rahul Jain, hoda.
I got called pretty today. Well, actually, the full statement was you're pretty annoying, but I only focus on positive things.
This is the way you should lead your life. I got called pretty. It should be a girl statement. Okay. So actually the statement was you are pretty annoying anta. But I focus only on positive things in your life also. There will be a lot of what you call negative, positive issue ಬರ್ತಾ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. But you focus on positive part. You focus only on positive part. ಅಥವಾ when there is a huge negative happening in your life, ಅಯ್ಯೋ ಕ್ಲಾಸಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅಟೆಂಡ್ ದ ಕ್ಲಾಸಸ್, ಟೂ ಮಚ್ ಆಫ್ ಇಶ್ಯೂಸ್, ಆಫೀಸ್ ಪ್ರೆಷರ್, ಹೌಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಗರ್ಲ್ಸ್ if they come late, parents will shout, boys if they come early, parents will shout. So many issues will happen. So when the huge negative happening, you cut the same, that will become a positive. Negative, cut the same, it will become positive. No big issue. Yeah. That's so this is one amazing fun matter. Yes, Hoda.
Laughing matters. When God sends help, don't ask questions. From a reader. She hurried to the pharmacy to pick up the medication. When she got back to the car, she found her keys locked inside. The woman found an old rusty coat hanger on the ground. She looked at it and said, I don't know how to use this. She bowed her head and asked God to send her some help. Within 5 minutes, an old motorcycle pulled up, driven by a bearded man who was wearing an old biker's skull rag. He got off his cycle and asked if he could help. She said, yes, my husband is sick. I've locked my keys in my car. I must get home. Please, can you use this hanger to unlock my car? He said, sure. He walked over to the car, and in less than a minute, the car was open. She hugged the man and through tears said, thank you, God, for sending me such a very nice man. The man heard her little prayer and replied, lady, I'm not a nice man. I just got out of prison yesterday. I was in prison for car theft. The woman hugged the man again, sobbing, oh, thank you, God. You even sent me a professional.
Look at the beauty of positivity in life. Artha aita? You understood that? Okay. So is that just a normal key car opener? Is a professional car opener. Alva? So that's how it happens. Okay. Sometimes when God helps you, just enjoy, all the way, isn't it? Right. So CA course requires do one thing at a time, and while doing it, put your whole soul into it to the exclusion of everything else. Yeah. Crucial one. Earlier I used to say focus. Now I don't say focus. Focus to the exclusion of everything else. So olden days, people used to go to Himalaya, etc. for tapasya. Chumbidkondu, command. Now you don't have to. So being focused and doing CA itself is a tapasya. To the exclusion, lot of attraction, lot of distraction, so many things will happen. But to the exclusion of everything else, when you do something, that is what is called the CA course is all about.
जिंदगी में किसी पे भरोसा मत करो सिवाय अपने माँ बाप के और बीवी के और बीवी के माँ बाप पे और साले पे. हाँ, बस इन्हीं पे भरोसा करो.
Yeah. So W's of CA final and caps. Okay. So just to give some brief idea for my new friends, the Pioneer CA Coaching Center, when everybody is going to Chennai and they're struggling to have the food actually, especially when you go to Chennai, one is food issue, one is about the weather condition. So I was the one who decided, let us start something, inward journey, and we started CAPS, the Pioneer Coaching Center. We are in the 25th year. Next year will be the 25th silver jubilee of CAPS. We are the only institute of CA Coaching Center where with the same thing which has been maintained for 25 years. Otherwise, so many places, merger, amalgamation, even we had got offer, etc., which never happened. And because our style of thinking, especially with the most affordable fees and the high quality, nobody else can give it. That's why it cannot match, and I never went in for it, and I never do that also mostly. So ever growing, okay, with the most affordable fees at CA final, 6 subjects plus 2 subjects that law and SCMP also will give a general idea, and will also help you out for self-paced online model. And the subjects are going to be handled FR and DT by myself. Okay, I just 24 plus years of teaching experience. AFM will be handled by the genius teacher sir. 95 Rebek, one of our students. Okay, so got 95 AFM, CFM, Nikhilesh Maya. Okay, so we just don't randomly talk with the name. Okay, then Vikas Ostwal, who is also the oldest teacher of the CAPS. Okay, he has come back now, and he was a teacher of your Asha Madam also. Okay, then IDT will be handled by the impactful, the rank holder himself, SMS sir. IBS, okay, so I think you asked your previous batch students, myself and SMS sir did with some GAN of the concerned faculties. So who should join this batch? All those is only for a message to all your friends. You can just suggest them. All those who joined articship, irrespective of exam year, 1 year, 2 years, 6 months, they should join. Complete both the group or one of the groups. Okay. Or complete articship. Or some of their friends, maybe some seniors would have discontinued CA because of other commitment. They can all join. The CA classes will happen. Offline class finally waste because it is waste of time. And I was always telling initially offline is better. Then I said online has been made on par with the offline. But recently my intermediate students are told, okay, so don't tell online is equal to offline. At CAPS, online is better than offline. Okay, so that's why don't waste your time in going for offline class, pen drive class, etc. So online classes not recorded, plus 24 hours. We'll be giving you YouTube access also. Huge savings in time. So learn with fun. Attend from anywhere. Some commitment like Anjana is in Chennai now because of the Bangalore. Yes, this 1 week I think so people may have some issues. So even if they're in Bangalore, wherever they are, they can attend. Otherwise, they can join later. So 1 week, 10 days will allow if the registrations open. Okay, and also demo sessions are going on. Learn with fun. Okay, so come and let us have an overall development. This is the objective of CAPS. Yes. So success rate is highest for those who continue at CAPS and new joiners. And CAPS intermediate students who deviate, they hardly found any better success rate. These are the facts, actually, research built. Really, we have some friends like Shraddha Ravi, actually, they got to know about the final only now. Okay, CAPS actually only now. So they joined here, you just ask. Don't talk about your previous experience. But when you come to CAPS, at least 3 months of class of the final second group, they would realize. But those who are from CAPS CPT to final, they may not have to go out and find somewhere else. Okay, there's no necessity to find because those who are at CAPS, they said it's happening well. Those who have come from non-CAPS also, they will say it is happening well. Otherwise, don't have to waste your time in doing all this. This is the faculty team, which I've already introduced. Never think I have nothing. Never think I have everything. But always think I have something and I can achieve anything. This is what is the requirement of CA final course. Climbing to the top demands strength, whether it's to the top of the Mount Everest or to the top of your career, physical and mental. And CA course eradu beko. So because mind and body are interconnected. So if you think, illa sir, I will be mentally very strong, physically it's not possible. Virat Kohli, #1 cricketer in the world, he plays not just cricket, football for fitness, shuttle for mental concentration, so many other games. So all those games will keep you more excellent in cricket. So for being excellent in cricket, you have to do incidental matters. Same way, if you want to be excellent in CA course, you need to maintain your body in a very good condition. Extremely important, and also mind also should be well balanced. With this, let me just take the experience of one of our brilliant students. Okay, very big student, very good speaker, Mr. Rahul Jain. So one of the best statements he made in one of the SLC programs. Okay, he was an introvert, I believe. Introvert, will never speak. And I remember one of the first SLC, he switched off the video also when you were supposed to speak. But look at the way he speaks today. Okay, so it's all transformation. Normally, I don't take much credit for all this transformation from CAPS, but at least Rahul Jain, I've seen, because His elder sister is also CAP side. She was always reasonably extrovert, but Rahul Jain was introvert. But today, the way he's talking, his sense of humor, okay, so the way he communicates and being dedicated, very, very important, okay. Like these people also, when they join office, they will also get so many information from different people. So I remember his sister saying that our classmate actually, okay, we'll join X Institute, Y Institute, pen drive, etc. After 6 months or 1 year, she only starts saying that, so I did a mistake of not joining CAP circle. This is what has been told openly. Ask Rahul J. Okay. So these are the people who have shown their commitment. They have also excelled in their career, and he has just attended one batch of CA final, and he will be attending one more batch. Okay. So he will be able to tell you how his experience at CAPS. So maybe joining from foundation, obviously he's following his sister's footstep, okay? And what is the experience, how the classes happened, and how he enjoyed education. So over to you, Rahul.
Thank you so much for the introduction, sir. Firstly, it's very good to see a lot of familiar faces after a long time.
T-shirt hakiಲ್ವೇನೋ? Camera ಸರಿ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋ. ತಲೆಮಾರು ಕೂದಲು ಮಾತ್ರ ಕಾಣಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. I don't show you have more hair, Shetty sir has less hair ಅಂತ. Continue. Yeah. ಅದು wig ಸರಿ ಮಾಡ್ಕೋ. Next.
Okay, so a very good morning all. This is Rahul Jain, a CA finalist and currently in my 14th month of my agriculture. It is actually always a great honor to be on the other side firstly and to talk to so many people I've known already and a few new faces as well. So to begin with, CA finalist, I'll have to first start speaking of studies itself because we'll all be craving for just to cross those borders and come out of the brackets. So let me just give you a brief of how studies here at CA final classes go on. Most of you, as I can see, are coming from CAPS intermediate itself. So I need not say that CAPS is always focusing on something called as conceptual education. The clarity of concepts help us in facing any question that might possibly come up in our exams. Moreover, when there is an introduction of MCQ in almost all the papers, nothing can save us but for the conceptual clarity that we gain here at CAPS. You cannot really remember stuffs and just mark one of the 4 options. It should just flash that one of it is correct. And speaking of the new subject, integrated business solutions, a very fancy subject to hear, right? But here at CAPS, it was made so easy that we just went through all the remaining 5 subjects in brief, plus 2 subject self-paced module. And perhaps we were the first ones to even get to know how should we be perceiving this subject called as IBS. Most of my other friends who are still in now, who have got their attempts in the recent one, I don't think so they've even attended classes called something called as IPS. They're just following with the flow of whatever they are doing. They're not at all preparing for IPS. But here, being my exam somewhere in November 2025, I've already attended one batch of classes, and I see people who have got their exams in November 24 still struggling with the classes of pen drive, XYZ, YJ, some institute and all stuff. So speaking of the faculties that we have over here, we have a really good bunch of faculties over here. We have SMS sir, we have all been through his education, most of us. We have our very own Shetty sir who keeps us all engaged. We have friendly guru TJ sir who might be new to most of us here. And we have a person called as Vikas Oswal sir. I really love enjoying his classes. The way he teaches is something very different from all the other teachers. He uses words like cholesterol with double cheese, Tuku number 1, all those funny things keeps us so very engaged that I just have one question to ask to Shetty sir. Kahan se dhoond kar late ho sir ye sab teachers? So now comes my favorite part apart from studies, the non-curriculars. We here at CAPS have CAPS Hubba, SLC, Olympics amongst a lot of other programs. Master Po had once said, there is no charge for awesomeness. And here we at CAPS have the same mentality. Combine fun and learning and you'll have a deadly combo of awesomeness here. I've always been an introvert like sir mentioned in the introduction of mine. The extrovert graph of mine started rising when I first joined first PU and it peaked when I joined CAPS. I have been given a lot of opportunities here at CAPS and to my advantage, it was in the online phase when I was given this opportunity. So I really didn't care even if the audience threw tomatoes on me. It just would cost them their laptops. So no loss to me. But jokes aside, I truly am grateful to have been given this opportunity as well, sir. So another best thing about CAPS is motivation. you get boosted with motivation on a very frequent basis. It's not like also that you'll be given those kind of motivation in every class, but I would say it's given on a frequent basis whenever it's required for you. But motivation is like a bath, and you need to have it once in a fortnight. Sorry, once every day. So
Not
what
what
you
you do, not what you do, man. Next.
not so I would just say that motivation is always around you. You just have to open your eyes and look around. For me, I need not need any external motivation. It has always been my dad and his journey. When I was about 2.5 years old, he separated from his family with my mother and my sister with his with 500 rupees in his pocket. And today I have access to all the necessities that I've got, or rather should I say, I've got access to all the luxuries that I've got today. So whenever I feel down or distracted, the only thing I think about is that I need to be as worthy as my dad is 10 years down the lane. And maybe when I die, I have to be 10 times more than what he has earned till date. So this is a positive motivation. For me to be negatively motivated, I can just look at the other siblings of my dad, and I can say to myself that this is Rahul where you should not be landing. So also maintain a good relationship with your family, or you might just start looking around to find escapes in new people, and you might end up making several mistakes in that. I've always been a big dreamer, and CAPS has helped me in believing my dreams. I had a huge poster on my wall back there when I was preparing for my intermediate exams, and which helped me clear my intermediate exam in my first attempt. My relatives also used to always say, stop dreaming about things you cannot achieve. So I really stopped talking to them. So Pankaj sir always says this. Pankaj sir is, by the way, my principal, under whom I'm carrying out with my articleship. Have you ever heard a person who would say that I was aiming for a rank and I just couldn't pass my exams? It is always a person who would be just aiming at passing the exams, and those people would end up failing. So never just aim at getting 300, because you never know. Even if the margin of error is 1%, you would lose it. Also, I would like to congratulate you all for having chosen CAPS for your way further. Another thing, what I've heard from Pankaj sir is that when you're a part of an environment, a system, always trust that system. I'm the one who trusted it, and I am the one who has already finished these classes for even November 25 exams, while others are still searching for which coaching center to choose. I recently went through a lot of stuff which asserted importance of one of the sayings, which I would like to reiterate it now, that I've lost a few people and I lose a lot more because I'm very serious about my life goals. That is why I dream of owning a car with 2 seats and not a bus with 50. So I just conclude by saying one thing, that direct tax तो शेट्टी नहीं तो कोई रेड्डी भी सिखा देगा, CA तो कोई और भी बना देगा, मगर if you want to be a right chartered accountant and stand out of the crowd, it will only happen here at CAPS. So thank you so much for the opportunity, sir.
Thank you so much, Rahul sir, for your wonderful words. Okay, he has come prepared so well. Okay, and extraordinary, brilliant. Okay, so I think again, it is not that actually you have just come and spoken. I'm sure you would have prepared and come. So proper preparation prevents poor performance. Every stage of life. Proper 5 P's of life. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. So why some people actually won't be able to speak well? Because a chalta attitude. So when you have the chalta attitude, it doesn't happen. Yes, come prepared. I know you would have sat. Yesterday only I sent a message. All of them yesterday evening. I just sent a voice message. I didn't call anyone. I didn't speak to anyone except I think once in the night I had to call back after the class because she messaged me. But otherwise, I just sent a message. I have that luxury of sending a message to the top of the top. Even Amit Raj was a partner of the PwC. If I just send a voice message, he's there. So that's the comfort of the first rank holder of CAPS, Anshul Kevika, PwC, E&Y director. I sent a voice message. I have that luxury. Okay. So look at the way. 2-3 points I want to just add on. Vikas Ostwal sir, kahan se dhunda anta? So Vikas Ostwal was the first one. So he joined CAPS. Okay, he joined CAPS. He started teaching only at CAPS. Okay, so he came saying that mujhe teaching karna hai. I remember Vasantguri Sri Sangha. And then obviously, so there are so many growth factors. And the way he comes and teaches, awesome. Okay, he's just awesome. To the point, and teaching a subject like auditing in the manner which Vikas Ostwal is, wow. I remember Kiran Jain saying that I think Pankaj sir ne bola hoga, if Vikas Ostwal is taking any class, just MK attend the class, no second opinion. That's the way it's happening. So that's why we have the best of the best team now. Maybe DJ sir, maybe Vikas Ostwal sir, anybody for that matter, doing extraordinarily great. Okay. And the second one is, I think one of the beautiful statement. Okay, what Mr. Rahul Jain said. So he has only sent this message also, chat only. Okay. I read in the newspaper that cigarette smoking is dangerous to health. I read in the newspaper that cigarette smoking is dangerous to health. That's why I stopped reading newspaper. That's why I stopped reading newspaper. That's exactly what he said somewhere. Okay. So for the beauties, it's not that we are exaggerating ourselves or whatever. Yes, sir. So क्या दिखता है वही बिकता है. So I don't like to talk. I don't want to tell all these things, but still somewhere today, one of the maybe biggest flaw of CAPS is actually we are not marketed ourselves. Marketing is very much required. Okay, we are not marketed because I was always a believer of word of mouth advertisement where the people go and talk. That's how it is working already. But when people came to know that, sir, we didn't know that there are CAPS existing. That's where I realized that at least informative advertisement should happen. Oh, we exist. Whether people join or not, they're secondary issue. Now, many of you sitting here are all from CAPS, maybe CPT, IPCS, but some of them at least should have been given opportunity. Atava two Aramas. I remember in Bangalore, Basanagudi branch, library, there was a student was sitting. So, and he was telling everybody, so that don't join CAPS. I was a CAPS student only, so it doesn't happen well, etc. Then I was really stunned. Okay, who is that? Normally CAPS said, yes, difference of opinion will be there. Maybe you're not passed in first, second, third. Maybe there, it's okay. Otherwise, maybe most of the people. So I would have shouted at someone for some discipline reason, not for education reason. That happened. Then I personally went to see that person. So with the support of my other friends, because they said he's the one. I went and asked. Because by God's grace, everybody knows citizen capacity. I remember in the 20 of 300 crowd also. Okay, who is what, where is it? I said, which batch? Where you're a captain? He didn't know, unfortunately, who am I? Forget about you being my student. Okay, so maybe some other institute would have made them to sit there. They would have paid job and do this kind of nonsense things will happen. So maybe I think even you also, some of your friends would have told, okay, final Illi Sarilla, final Ali Sarilla. Yes, Illu Sarilla, but trust me, if the best of the best education of all the subjects, yes, one or two subjects, there may be some better faculty somewhere else. I do not deny that fact. But if overall, if you look at it, no institute in the world can give you the coaching what we are giving it. Okay. So, and more importantly, yes, CA to kidhar bhi ho sakta hai. But if you want to be the best leading, like one of the CA foundation classes I just mentioned about Sridhan. Just Sridhan kya hota hai, pin money kya hota hai, samne casually. Aarti Tibrawala, PUC science student, came to CAPS and became a CA with the rank actually. And she took the Sridhar itself as a career. So only lady member in the board to give consultancy about women empowerment in Tata Group. Tata Sons. Very proud. Okay, so you can, if you want to know, one of the YouTube program Lodi, Aarti Tibrawala CAPS student. So small point, Atava, around 6-7 years back, 3 students, okay, CPT to final CAPS sites again, okay. So Nirant, Anirudh, and Pawan. Okay, one of them is a auto driver's son. Okay, very proud. I'm so proud about those kids. Okay, and they complete CA, started going here and there. Then they realized road not taken. Sir keep telling Anta. So they started, and they were ably joined by one more software engineer, and they started something unique practice within matter of 3 to 4 years of practice. 12 crore is the turnover. Is to 12 crore is the turnover of the CA firm I'm telling you. Okay, CA firm. So all those things can happen only at CAPS. Nobody. How many institutes will know your name? Forget about adding to this. How many teachers will know? In other, if you know your name, okay. But here, anything and everything, I'll be reasonable as long as you are responding in the class. I'll be, especially online video on it. I'll definitely off. Video off with it will be little difficult. Okay, unless people like Chaitra will keep on commenting. Alvena Chaitra. Right. So walk in the rose garden. You don't have to pick the roses, but some fragrance will okay clinch on your hands. Okay. So atava somewhere. So you don't have to walk pick those roses or jasmine, but when you walk there, no, automatically some fragrance add. So when people like Rahul Jain comes and tells, this is a confirmation when you are in a group of good people, great people. Obviously, something goodness is going to add to your life. So thank you so much, Rahul Jain, for the wonderful words. Actually, thank you so much. God bless you. Okay, but ಮುಚ್ಕೊಂಡು ಓದ್ತಾ ಇರೋ next 6 months when you have break. So ನಾನು break ಕೊಟ್ಟು ನೀನು break ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಡ ಅಲ್ಲಾಡ್ಸ್ಕೊಂಡು. So continue. So those who have attended the classes, next please continue that good habit of getting up early. That morning ka pado, because 600 is the target. 600. Okay. So and ek bar you are a rank holder in CA. This Janma, nobody can take out the time. Okay, that's what should be your target. Okay, and I have given your sister little more marks target. Okay, once she sets the benchmark, you can cross her. Okay, thank you so much. Excellent. You spoke exceptionally well. So when you talk about a rank, we have a rank holder who has joined the program. So Mansa Ramesh. Okay, so again, she is one of the inspiration for two categories of people here. One is her own statement. She can reaffirm later. Had I joined after PUC at CAPS, probably I would have been a different level. Okay. Anyway, she was also not aware of the CAPS, etc. Okay. Fine. So she took CA after BCom. Correct me if I'm wrong. Okay. So she did direct entry. Okay. So she didn't know about the CAPS till CA panel. She did CAP intermediate somewhere, and she was also rank holder at intermediate. If I'm not wrong, around 30th rank. So exact number I don't know. Came to CAPS, yes. So little late only. Maybe she joined late. We also have to restructure one of the groups. There's some disturbance here and there happened. But nevertheless, was a focused student. Okay, very focused. I remember it's not that focus means she doesn't deviate. Some of the jokes also she was adding some extra muscle also. That's also that. But when it comes to education, no deviation. Come what may. So she has done a brilliant analysis of self. That's called SWOT analysis: strength, weakness, and opportunity. One of the classic. Every time when I remember about Manasa, okay, so I remember the way she would have done. Okay, what is right for me, what is wrong for me. She had done a beautiful analysis. Okay, so coming from a non-CAPS background, see, majority of you sitting here from CAPS background, so you also got a success, so you can trust because you're doing well. So she has come from a non-CAP background, and she also got a very high success, getting all India 14th rank in CFI. Okay, so this is a confirmation for all of you. CAP sites are also doing exceptionally well here. Non-CAP sites also, when they join, they will do exceptionally well. Okay. And more important, this CAPS, non-CAPS is incidental. More important, you being committed, you being dedicated to yourself to the course will make you to reach to the next level. So Mansa Ramesh, over to you for your inspirational words. Thank you for joining.
Hi, sir. Thank you so much for having me. Hi.
You should put the Miss MR, because otherwise it sounds like Mr. Continue.
Oh, these are my initials, okay?
I know that, man. Yeah.
That's right. I like to be known that way. So thank you, sir, for always remembering me and always calling me and letting me know that this session is there. Please come and attend. I do love to be in the student sphere. It's a nice respite from the life that we currently have post qualification. So it's always pleasant to be in a classroom some point of time. Of course, life after qualification also you have to enjoy, else you'll not grow as a person. So both ways, thank you, sir. First, I'd like to say how I entered CAPS. I met someone at GMCS, and I was asking around, hey, I'm little bored of doing self-study and all of that. So can you suggest some coaching center which has live or even physical classes? I was okay because it was a long COVID break and I really wanted to be around people. And that disconnect I could feel in my normal life, where I just had to be around my devices, not around people. So I wanted some coaching that way, and that's how I got to know about CAPS. And then I went to our school, and I met SMS sir over there. SMS sir gave a vibe. I know my stuff. If you come to me, I will help you. And first of all, I went there thinking he's Shetty sir staff. Then he said he's teaching. And then my mom was like, "Are you an AIR?" And then he's like, "Yes." So that's the confidence SMS sir radiates, and I really liked that kind of vibe from him. So that's when I came to CAPS. So I came to CAPS mostly for law in group 1, erstwhile syllabus, and DT, and whole of the group 2. But I ended up taking only classes of DT and SCMP and law. That's it. And first of all, talking about Shetty sir, I think the best quality about Shetty sir is he doesn't discriminate between bright and not so bright students. He makes you feel good for the person you are. And I think that sort of feeling every student should get, because you shouldn't feel like you are subordinate or secondary to any person. You as a student have your own strengths and weaknesses. You work on your weaknesses, you enjoy your strengths, and Shetty sir really helps you understand that kind of strength that you have. And he never says you have to be like this person. He never highlights one person and pushes you towards being like another person. He motivates you for the person you are, and that's the best quality about Shetty sir. And of course, technical Shetty sir is unmatched. I still actually, after getting into my job, I still remember a lot of concepts of 56 to 10, 50 CA, all of these kind of all of these little concepts that sir put in a lot of effort to teach us. And that time I used to think, Ayo, why is sir teaching so much about these little things? But from where he starts with a small concept, then a bigger concept, and then some complications in those concepts that really stuck on to my brain even now. And I really thank him for doing that. Though I fight with sir a lot, though I make a lot of faces, so just is very nice to me even now, and that's very nice of him. I I'm very sorry if I yeah I'm very sorry if I said anything wrong to you, but okay. Then about I a special shout out to SMS sir. He is, if any subject is entrusted to SMS sir, I'm sure your life is sorted. He takes it as if he's the one preparing for an exam, he's the one giving an exam, and that kind of brushes off to you too. You can see that kind of dedication and push in his content, in his subject matter. And I remember talking to Sandhyaka. She is one of she was in we were in the same batch, so even she owes her 86 marks in ECL out of 100 to SMS her, and no other reason she could clear her exams. I mean, one of the main reasons she could clear her exam is because of that 86. So special shout out to SMS sir. I don't know whether he's in the session, but okay. I hope he listens to this later. And then TJ sir too. TJ sir is a very chill person. I wasn't able to attend SCMP fully because of the transition of subjects, some internal changes. So I was given an option to take up TJ sir's classes, recorded classes, not even live. But TJ sir is a very chill person. He really makes you feel comfortable with the subject. So it's very pleasant to be around him too. And he teaches concepts very clearly, like idli dosa, the base of these kind of things. It helps you relate to a subject rather than making it very heavy with a lot of technical words. Hariharan sir's classes also, I had attended a few of them, couldn't continue it because of time constraints, because it was too near to my attempt. So I just shifted to self-study towards the end. And about the environment that CAPS creates, it's very pleasant. Like I said, if you come here and you sit in class, even if you're in no mood to learn anything, you will end up learning something and going back. Whatever it is, do not skip classes. Do not feel lethargic to, array studies is a big burden. I don't think so. Burden shouldn't be associated with studies, because this is something that's going to stick on forever. It's not like you're going to stop learning after you clear your exams. It's definitely not, because this is just a whiff of what you're going to do throughout your life. If you take up a more technical kind of a job later, for example, in tax or GST, there's a lot more learning which is going to be involved. It's not going to stop here with your basic learning of the institute material or all of that. No, it's not going to stop at that. It's going to increase. So build a very positive relationship with your education. Please be in touch with your studies throughout. Try to do not try to get distracted, as in, like, let me take a break. A 1 day's break will become a 1 week's break, will become a 1 month's break. And that's a very dangerous thing to happen, because for you to take that transition back to getting in touch with what you already studied is going to take much longer. Had you been in touch with studies even for a little time during a day, it would have saved you a lot of time. So be very mindful of that and just chill. I mean, I keep reminding myself, if you do things under too much pressure, you probably mess it up even worse than if you'd not had you taken half the pressure. So just chill, enjoy your student life, because life outside is very different. The pros and cons are very, very towards the extreme. It's the north and south. You cannot compare. If you feel now you're very pressurized, you're very burdened, I think changing your attitude towards what you're doing is very important. If you start enjoying what you do, if you start enjoying your work, and try to apply what you study towards work, if you try to improve, because honestly right now your responsibility is just to do what is being told to you. Later on it's going to be you are responsible for what you did, and student life is not going to come back to you so easy. So please be regular to class. Come and sit in class. Listen to Shetty sir's jokes. It'll be a nice start for your day. And that's it, guys. All the best. And I have my friends here. Hi, Kirtana. If that's the Kirtana that of my batch. Same Kirtana, no?
Yeah.
Hi. I'm so happy to see you. Hi, Rahul. I don't know whether he's there.
Yeah,
Say
yeah.
He'll always listen to girls. He's there.
hi. Hi, say hi to Kiran from my end.
Yeah, yeah, sure. Yeah.
Chaitra also, I know. Chaitra, hi, Chaitra. And that's all. I don't know anyone else.
Chaitra is there. Suparna is there.
Hi, Suparna. I mean, I don't know them because I've not seen their faces. So
Yeah. Even I don't know Chaitra. Who is that? I've also not seen her. Hello, Chaitra. So she is my senior in my college. We studied in the same college, Chaitra and me. Seriously, Katil College. Alvin, Chaitra, are you not from the same college? Chaitra? Badkole. Yeah. Right. Yes, ma'am. Okay, so thank you so much, Mansa, for your wonderful words. So 2-3 extra points. Yes. So SMS, sir. Today he could not join. Normally, he never misses any of the.
yeah, I was waiting to see sir too.
Yeah, I know. He is actually he's at our team. We are all working together in the same office. So he's on a bank audit journey to Mysore. So that's why he's not able to join. Okay. So one of the terrific, obviously, persons and impactful teacher. So SMS sir, one word comes to me is impactful teacher, because like Nara sir, whenever I find something subject standard, just give it to those people so that they will handle. Like information technology. So Nara sir came because I didn't have a faculty to teach. So I said, Nara, you teach. So why? I said there's a beautiful, brilliant career in the career I had. But no doubt, partially it was right, but more for me, on a serious note, I wanted a faculty to teach that technical subject. And he took it, and today he's an internationally known information technology expert. Internationally known. Any of the big international ISACA conference, etc., he's a speaker. I'm so proud of my student, doing exceptionally well. And at the same time, so humble. It's not that actually he contributes to Cath Foundation, but he starts his year, starts his birthday, starts his children's birthday with the contribution to Cath Foundation. Whatever amount. Okay. So big, small, I don't care. But this is the humble nature which is there. Today is one of the top international experts. So humble, so great. Same way SMS, sir. So maths, yes, our earlier faculties were also excellent. But foundation maths, this is how. But his student got 96 in maths. I'm still in shock. 96 in foundation math, impossible to get. That's all. Whereas 86 in elective study. That's the reason why I told IBS you handle. Then anyhow, I realized so many subjects interacted. Then I thought I should also pitch in. Okay. Then now I realized, I did a mistake of giving him the subject because I love the subject more now. No doubt. Just jokes. We have decided to teach 50-50. Brilliant. That is subject. And any subject I give, he does the best. Any subject, okay. So even the GST for that matter, the way he's going in depth and he's teaching, wow. It is not because I've seen the nature, because we are together in the same office now. Any work I give, one question I ask, he will give the 5 solutions. Okay. That's the kind of involvement he does. And to the point. So again, like maybe it is a features of the rank holders in Bodo. So focus to the exclusion of everything else. This is what exactly they do it. Excellent. And also Sandhya Madam, one of the terrific students. So Sandhya Madam is an inspiration for all of us because she has completed intermediate, final one group Agito. Then, so because of the family reasons, so many things happened. Then she debated. When online studies, she rejoined with 86 in law. Sorry, ECL. So she cleared her CA. So recent November 23 examination. She is a chartered accountant. So amazing. And just coming back to Mansa's statement. Okay. focus, focus, focus. Whatever you do with the focus. That's what the mantra for success. When you do that, 100% success, kattita buddhi. 100% success aayega. So thank you so much, Mansa, for your wonderful words. Okay. God bless you. Mast maja. Enjoy. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Bye.
Bye-bye. Convey my regards to your mom. Okay.
Sure.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Right. So now we have with us one more senior student, but great gentleman. I personally wanted him to come and speak. Okay. So he was a student earlier. Then again, he had to deviate because of the family and other commitment. Okay. So he's also pending with one group. He is the vice president finance in Century Builders. Okay. Correct me if I'm wrong in my and very senior, very what you called highly hardworking work is there, but nevertheless hardly missed any classes. Okay, that's the reason. Last batch, just concluded batch, he was there for the second group. Only second group is pending. So I wanted people like him. So just to tell you, when his vice president finance can also be attending the class regularly, all others who are not even what you called finance executive level. Okay, so you can also attend the classes regularly. That's what I want to convey. So, and very committed, very dedicated, and doing very well in this profession. But I think probably CA alphabets may not be required for earning, etc. But for the other matters, the two alphabets are very much required. And the reason why he's doing the CA. And more so, I wanted all of you to listen, because even though he's extremely busy, he has a time for the most important factor called education. That's what is shown in the last 3 to 4 months of classes, sir. Anand Kudwa, over to you, sir.
Thank you so much, Shetty sir. It's always a privilege and an honor when you call to come on, the stage and just talk about you and CAPS and my entire experience. Maybe I don't fall into the better half of your exceptional students, but I'm on the other end of it. Really exceptionally exceptional. I wanted to be.
But before that, I think before Manasa only has clarified that there is no concept called exceptional. Yes. We all are equal.
Sir, in terms of an example. Because
you are a better example and come to the commitment of the senior person is concerned. There cannot be better example than that. So X may be good at marks, Y may be good at rank, other person may be good at commitment. So you are exception in that particular field. So that's it.
True.
Yes, sir. Over to you.
So what do I say, sir? I mean, I'll just start off with one sentence, that when you find a true guru, you can basically conquer the entire world, apparently. And an organization or an institution is always looked at from the leader who is actually leading it. Of course, he needs to have a good team supporting him, which is exactly what CAPS is. If I really wanted to join, I could have joined anywhere. But the moment I decided that I want to restart this entire thing and I want to finish this time, there was no option but to join Shetty sir and CAPS. And I thoroughly enjoyed it, to a point where I'll be honest with you. I have even gone down below a street light to go and study for one particular class of Shetty sir. My dad expired. I didn't even give that excuse, because he told me, saying that if you grow beyond your excuses and you are focused and dedicated, that's the only way to actually succeed. And I know what it takes to actually, become a chartered accountant. First is that you need to feel that you deserve to become a chartered accountant, put the right efforts in line with that. And then, of course, it's just a matter that you will become a chartered accountant. I mean, you just look at his energy. He's like one sun. Even if you can take 2% of it, it makes a whole difference in your life. So I never came with any excuses here that I will not attend his classes. In fact, I started loving it. And I remember, I think sir only started in his introduction class saying that if you start doing something for 14 days, it becomes a habit. Even now, though I'm a night owl, I prefer sitting in the night and studying and things like that. I do wake up 6 o'clock and I have to tell myself Shetty sir's classes are over. So, that is the kind of impact that he has. And it's more got to do with the love and respect and regards for that person. And when a person can command both regards and respect, then he is a true guru for me, actually, because that is the best and the most ideal situation to actually have. And special shout out to his team also, who is extremely well. I think the way they have summarized the entire material, you don't need to go anywhere else beyond what has been given. Only thing is, you need to fight yourself with some excuses not to find time and study, but otherwise everything has been provided for what a student should probably look for clearing these exams. So my humble request is, please attend the classes on a regular basis. Be humble and straight to yourself, not to anybody else. You don't need to please the gentleman on to the left who's there or anybody, but just give your sincere efforts to this by attending the classes. They have chalked out a plan. They have cut out the material so beautifully and served. All we need to do is just eat and pass. So
That's it. Okay. Thank you so much, Anand sir, for your wonderful, wonderful words. 2-3 points which I want to add on. One is there's a statement in Kannada. Guri munde, guru hinde anta. Guri munde, guru hinde. Basically, it says you should have a target. Guri is vision, objective, whatever, and there should be support of the guru. Not just in CA field, in every field of your life, every field. Okay. So tomorrow, after becoming CA, you need to know where you want to stand after 5 years, 10 years. And also you should have a support of the elders. It can be your parents also, or can be your guru. Life guru start from there. First point. Second one is, so commanding love and respect is extremely crucial part of your life. As my sir says, earning money, anybody can earn. See Padamchand Kincha, my guru, the great guru. Okay. Money, and up to certain stage we work for earning money. After that, we all aspire, we are all looking for the respect. Not so easy. So I respect my students, I respect my gurus, I love my students, I love my teachers. That's the reason why probably I am also able to command a little bit of the same. And he says I am a son, even though my name is Moon actually. Rahul Jain says actually Moon is always first, not son. Alvena Rahul, why Moon first, bro?
Honeymoon.
See, look at this here. Better tell him this all para. Bakwas idea who deta hai, nahi deta. Okay. So he says honeymoon first, then comes Anand. Really, it's okay. So yes. So thank you so much, Anand, for reiterating the fact that the team is awesome. Excellent team we have. Materials also, everything. It is not, we had to work as some of my friends actually. So we have sat overnight, day and night. I remember one of the students actually doing day and night, what you call compilation, so many things. Because we wanted you to have the best ready-made food ready, like IBS material, especially when we were preparing for the first time for us also. So we thought we'll give the glimpse of every topic. Then we realized with the open book exam, how many books they carry? So that's why we try to give the maximum everything in one book, maybe around 1,000 pages, 2,000 pages, 1,500 pages, so that when you go to the exam hall, at least you should know where the law is. This is the we have made it. Okay, so team is good. It has been reiterated. Faculties are good, materials are good. What else you want? And there is a disciplined approach happening. Okay. So classes, whether you come or not, we will come. That's how the what you call the education happens. And look at the commitment. Yes, I remember during this batch, unfortunately, he lost his father, but he said, come what may, I'm attending the class. Okay, sitting in the street line. So that's the commitment. I remember a similar incident. A girl actually very close to me, their family also known to me. Okay. And one day suddenly I get a message that our father expired. Okay, very young kid. Okay, and I was really shocked. I went to her house. Very impossible to console the family. Evening, everything over. I came back. Next day morning, 6:45. The child was inside a class. Okay, so that's the commitment. Okay, I was first 15 minutes after I could not take the class. Boy, looking at that child in the class, and that's the reason why. Okay, so she cleared everything in one attempt. Okay, so CA final also immediately after that she has tried to clear one. So that exam, the exam also result was very tough, but she cleared in one sir. So commitment. CA exam pass, fail once, second attempt, okay. But life success will definitely come when people like Anand could show the commitment. Okay, in this way, 100% success to Anai. Thank you so much, Anand sir, for a wonderful words, sir. God bless you. Very always honor to have you here, and I want to see that CA Anand Kudwa as early as possible. Okay, it
yes,
happens.
sir.
By God's will, it will happen. It shall happen. It should happen for a committed person.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. God
Thank
bless.
you so much, sir.
Thank you so much for joining such a short notice.
Thank you, sir. Always,
Yes.
always.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. So we have the penultimate speaker now. So he joined late. That's why he has to be the last speaker. Penalty for joining late. Okay. So Aman sir. Okay. Penalty ಏನಕ್ಕೆ ನಾನು ಇರ್ತೀನಿ ರಾಹುಲ್ ನಾನು ಮಾತಾಡ್ಬೇಕಲ್ವೇನೋ yeah. So Rahul sorry Aman sir, again one of the terrific students of the CAPS. So foundation to final. Okay, CAP student, CPT it was actually. So I remember, okay, so you were saying, so as a student, it is very difficult to make this statement, but you were saying, I should pass only if I deserve it. Otherwise, I should not pass. If I'm not prepared, I should not pass. If I'm prepared, I should pass. So let me fail in 1 second, doesn't matter. But If I'm not prepared, I should not pass. How many students will say, I may not be able to tell because Nanigotra pass agbeku. That's not the target. But he was the one at the student level. Okay. I remember. ನಾನು ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ ನಾನು ಪಾಸ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದೀನಿ. Okay, so ಅದು especially at CA level. Okay, very rare. Okay, very happy for those kids and honest. Okay, so extremely committed, doing very well in his profession. Yes, so very busy. Okay, but still he has the time for everything. As of now, the president of the CAS Foundation doing very well. Any job of foundation, it happens like this. Okay, so contributing to education. Maybe he's a teacher also as of now. He is also CAPS, core committee member in all the aspects. Maybe SLC, maybe CAPS Foundation, everywhere he contributes. Okay, and honesty. Okay, he has maintained that honesty because when you're honest, you don't have to remember anything what you have done. That's one of the live example what Mr. Aman is leading. Okay, doing very well. Over to you, Aman, for your inspirational words.
Thank you so much, sir, for those wonderful words and introduction. Like sir said, probably SMS sir and myself, we attend almost all the inaugural sessions, whether it is foundation, inter, or final. Not because we want to inspire others, but because we want to get inspired from others, right? So it's not that I am going to be an inspiration, but coming and attending a session like this, listening to all the students who come and speak, listening to all our colleagues when they come and speak, that inspires us. And that is an inspiration for me for the next 6 months, right? So first of all, which other institute will have sessions like this, right? So this, yes, no doubt now you will all be full energized, fully motivated, correct? So you think that now anything is possible, right? But slowly, as and when the days go ahead, right? So that is when your true challenge is, correct or not? So the challenge is not how much you read when you're inspired and motivated, correct? The difference between probably a successful chartered accountant, a person who's any which way successful in life, and any other normal person is the days when he's dejected, the days when he's facing challenges, the days when he is demotivated, the days when he's feeling very low in life. On that day, do you have that energy? Do you have that commitment? That is the word. That's the difference. That is why we keep stressing on that word: commitment. Right? When you focus on that word commitment, that means even when at the lowest, do you have that energy to open the book on that day? Yes. If you have it in you to do that, then there is nobody who can stop you. 101% or 1000% or whatever percentage you want to take, you will all be successful chartered accountants, not just chartered accountants. You all can be rank holders. Yes. So that is the difference. That is what it takes to be CA today, right? And I still remember, I don't know, I think 2012 was the year in which I met Shetty sir for the first time in that foundation, or back then it was CPT class, inauguration session, 400 plus students there. I was one among the 400, and I had thought that, if I had come half an hour early, I will be able to sit in the first bench, right? That is the difference, no? In CAPS and probably in BCom, the difference is what? That we all want to be in the first bench, second bench, third bench, whereas in BCom, the fight is ulta. Yes, we all want to be sitting in the last bench. That is how it is, yes or no? So I wanted to be there in the first bench, but that is when I realized, right, that I am so behind that I thought half an hour early I'll be able to sit first bench, but I had to sit somewhere back. Even though I was half an hour early, that is what CAPS is, right? Everybody dying, we all used to be, obviously in CPT, the numbers are really high, not in CA final, but what happens gradually when we come to inter? What happens gradually when we come to final? Yes, all that enthusiasm starts coming down, alva? All those some of my inter students only, sitting here in today's class, but with their videos off, correct? All those, some of them inter students, but in my inter classes, all of them used to keep the videos on throughout. But if inauguration session also, some of them have kept the videos off. No doubt they will tell that they're traveling and all. But 8:30, 8 o'clock, I don't think anybody will be traveling to office, right? So keep your videos on, right? Don't tell me, sir, now I have to get ready. Anta. Let us get ready before the class starts, no? If it was an offline class, would you have come, just gotten up from the bed and sat in the class? You would have properly worn a formal dress, gotten ready, and then come, alva? Yes or no? You would have dressed up. You would have gotten ready and then come, and you have to travel that too. Yes, so half an hour, 1 hour travel you would have done. You are saving that time. Other mele we become so lazy that we just want to get up from the bed and sit in the class, right? After that, then during the classes are going on, probably final, then madhyadalli 8 o'clock, 8:30 you start switching off your video because you want to get ready to go to office. So we have to have that discipline in life. Yes, that discipline, these are the small things that makes the difference. Be professional, right? Get ready and then come to the class. Don't give excuses. Ayo, law, everybody has excuses in this world. Everyone has excuses, like how the previous speaker just said, right? I don't want that level of commitment. I don't think whether all of us can achieve that. One the day probably someone very close to us expires and we can study us level. I don't know if we can, but he has done that is really great. But I'm not asking you so much, right? I'm not asking that level of commitment, but simple daily things of getting up ready and then being professional. Get ready, sit in a formal dress and sit. Yes, ivaga Rahul has to go to office, alveno Rahul?
Yes, sir.
You'll go now, but he has to get ready. He's not ready now, so he will exit early. He will not be able to attend the whole session. Correct? No, Sagar, same place. No, both of you are working. See, he is also not ready. So after this, he will get ready and then he'll go. Correct? Rahul, Sagar, you won't go in t-shirt, no?
No, sir.
No. So he has to get ready after this. I don't know if he's taken bath. I beda head bedang. Okay. So I don't know if he's taken bath. So after this, he'll get ready. So after this, ಚಾನ್ಸ್ ಇಲ್ಲ ಸರ್ ಹೇಳ್ತಾರೆ. ಸೊ ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ದಿಸ್
ದೀಪಾವಳಿಗೆ ಅಷ್ಟೇ ಸ್ನಾನ ಮಾಡಿದ್ದವನು
ಪಾಸಿಬಲ್. ಎಸ್. ಸೊ ಆಫ್ಟರ್ ದಿಸ್ ವಿಲ್ ಗೆಟ್ ರೆಡಿ ಅಂಡ್ ಗೋ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಅವ್ರ ಬಾಸ್ ಏನ್ ಅನ್ಕೊಂತಾರೆ, ಕ್ಯಾಬ್ಸ್ ಅವ್ರು ಲೇಟ್ ಬಿಡ್ತಾ ಇದಾರೆ ಅಂತ. ವಿ ಆರ್ ನಾಟ್, ವಿ ಆರ್ ಲಿವಿಂಗ್ ಇನ್ ಟೈಮ್. ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಟೇಕ್ ದೆನ್ half an hour, 1 hour to get ready and go. Don't do that. ಸಾಗರ್ ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಡೇ ಇಂದ ರೆಡಿ ಆಗಿ ಇವಾಗ ಅವ್ನ್ ಬರ್ತಾನೆ, ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ದಿವಸ ಬರ್ತಾನೆ, ಮತ್ತೆ ಹಂಗೆ ಆಗ್ತಾನೆ, ಮತ್ತೆ ವಿಡಿಯೋ ಆಫ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ, ಅಲ್ವೇನೋ ಸಾಗರ್? ಎಸ್. ಸೊ ಕೀಪ್ ಯುವರ್ ವಿಡಿಯೋಸ್ ಆನ್. Yes, keep your videos on. That is suggested. So jokes apart, there is a sky difference when you're keeping your video on, because whether you want to concentrate or not, your subconscious mind will not allow you to get distracted, because you know that the faculty is looking at you. Yes, so your focus is 100%, and that will make a huge difference, right? Probably 20%, 10% of your marks will increase if you're keeping your videos on. Trust me. This is 100%. We have seen it has happened in the past also. So all of you keep your videos on. Very important, because one is your focus is 100%. Second is the faculty will get to know whether you are understanding or not from your body language. Be able to clarify your doubts even if you are hesitating. I have done so many times just by looking at my students, whether they ask the doubt or not. I know that they have not understood the concept clearly, and I have clarified it, and it has worked wonders, right? So keep your videos on, right? Come out of your comfort zone. Ade I sir nange your time restriction not getting. Come out of your comfort zone. In the start it will be little difficult, but keep it consistently, do it, right? In the end, I'll be telling one after the 2 minutes I'll be ending my talk, and then I'll end it with the poem. Adರಲ್ಲಿ there is one line, ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಇವಾಗಲೇ ಕನೆಕ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀನಿ ನಾನು. It says that agar nadiya sa aadar pana hai to parvat chhod nikalna padega. Yes, so if you want that flow, if you want the want to be like a river, and then you have to leave that mountain and come. If you are there only, then how will you be achieve success in life? Correct? So coming to CAPS, we focus on overall development. Everybody would have said, right, about SLC, yoga, and all the other activities that happen in CAPS. Why is that? Because we are not just aiming at adding those 2 letters to your name, CA. There are thousands of chartered accountants, right? There are thousands of chartered accountants today, right? But what is the difference between a CAPSite and that chartered accountant, right? Because we enjoy the journey. It is not just CA. CA aadmele eno? Have you ever thought of it? What after CA then? If you're just aiming at adding those 2 letters to your name, then what after CA? But I don't think any CAPSite will have that question, because he has had that overall development. He has had that purpose in life. Correct? So one purpose is added. For me, that purpose is CAPS Foundation. That is what added to me in my life. Why is very clear, right? When the why is very clear, then you don't question yourself. Correct? Sagar, if I tell you have to walk from point A to point B, okay? And I'll give you 10,000 rupees. Point A to point B, 2 kilometers. Will you walk, Sagar? 10,000 rupees, okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Now the same thing, 11th floor, I'll do it. Okay, 11th floor, you have to walk on the same this thing. One kaddi itkondu adar ಮೇಲೆ ನಡಿಬೇಕು. ನಡೀತೀಯಾ 10,000 ಗೆ?
ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ನಡೆಯುವ.
ಸ್ವಲ್ಪ ಜಾಸ್ತಿ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಮಾಡ್ತಾನೆ. I will So I will change the amount Allah. Now I'll change the purpose. Free of cost, I'll make you walk. On the other side, say you're married and you have a kid. On the other side, your kid is there. Will you walk now?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So your purpose should be clear in life. If your purpose is clear, understand.
Sorry to interrupt. So Sagar will walk actually if the other side, even Rahul's kid is there.
Rahul's
So as long as he resembles Sagar, that's important. Okay. So, and Rahul will walk actually even if you give 10 rupees.
Yes. So our purpose should be clear. Right. So that is what we once you join CAPS, all that will start getting clear. You will have a purpose driven life. You will have, you start enjoying the journey. And once you start enjoying the journey, then CA is just a matter of fact. Trust me, it is just a matter of fact. If you follow everything that the faculties are telling, and if you take part in all the activities, CA will just become a matter of fact. It will just become another stone that you cross and it becomes a milestone in life. And after that, there is no looking back. You will only keep adding milestones to your life. That is all. So you see any CAP set for that matter, right? So how many of them would have joined CAPS? Just check the number and see, right? Compare it if you want with the data of other institutes, how many students are joining, and see the success ratio. And just because, one of the students was, sir's office article was just calling me and asking me, sir, I want to, make the website better. Anta. I told there is so much that we need to do. And I gave him some ideas. I told him that just take the CAPS alumni, right? Map them throughout, put a world map. And let us map. You can sit with sir for half an hour. In half an hour, he'll tell you how many hundreds of chartered accountants or thousands of chartered accountants CAPS is produced. And in the world map, I'm not talking just India, in the world map, where all they're located, at what all positions. I think that is more than enough. Adon poster, if you release, I think that itself shows what CAPS is today. Right, that is what CAPS is, and where you guys are headed towards, and this is what has to spread. That is what, because we have never marketed ourselves like that. We have never told the world like that. Yes. So today, yes, once that you all go and see the number of speakers that are coming today in all the SLCs, top notch at any level. You see CAPS sites are there today, and that has happened only in CAPS. Right. Change your thought process. Stop thinking negative, because if our brain actually is not capable of thinking the negative. Yes. If you tell, don't think about elephant, what is the first thing you thought about? What the thought that comes to us is elephant. Don't think of obstacles. If you think of obstacles, all you can see is obstacles. Yes. If a person who skis, if he starts telling to himself, don't think of it, don't hit the tree, don't hit the tree, don't hit the tree, the first thing he'll do is hit the tree. But if he thinks about following the path, the only thing he can see the path, and the mind will look at it differently. If you think about trees, then you will think that the path is very narrow. But if you focus on the path, you'll realize that actually there's a lot of gap between the trees and you can easily sail through it. Yes. So that is the difference, right? Stop thinking about negative. Stop, thinking about obstacles. Follow the path. Focus on becoming, have a clear focus. Don't keep very low aims in life. For me, becoming a chartered accountant is a low aim in life. Okay. Becoming a chartered accountant is a low aim in life. Have something bigger in life. Think of something bigger. If you're becoming a CA, also have an aim of becoming a rank holder. What is wrong in having that aim? First, believe in yourself, and only then the world will believe in you. Yes or no? Correct? Have a clear purpose, right? And yes, again and again, if you do the same thing, yes, I have seen Shetty sir for the last so many years, same thing he'll be doing again and again and again and again. Anybody will be surprised. How so much of enthusiasm and josh he has for the same thing he does. Anybody would be like, right? He has been teaching the CA final, CA inter, and CA foundation classes for how many years? Same subject he's been teaching, same topic. But how come so much of enthusiasm? Correct? So, and same thing now if I compare it with Bruce Lee's statement, correct? He has told, I am not scared of a person who knows 1,000 different moves or 10,000 different moves. I'm scared of a person who has practiced the same move 10,000 times. Yes. So now that is why we all know Shetty sir for what he is, because that requires that consistency, that requires consistency, commitment in barutte. With that initial motivation and inspiration what you have, that will drive you only till some place. After that, you need to drive yourself. Only then you will achieve that success in life. So with that, I will conclude with the small poem that I told you, right? Agar लोहा जितना तपता है, ताकत उतनी ही ताकत उसका बढ़ता है। सोने को जितना आग लगे वो उतना प्रखर निखरता है। हीरे पर जितना धार लगे वो उतना खूब चमकता है। सूरज जैसा बनना है तो सूरज जितना जलना होगा। सूरज जैसा बनना है तो सूरज जितना जलना होगा। नदियों सा आदर पाना है तो पर्वत छोड़ निकलना होगा। क्या ज्यादा वक्त लगेगा पर संघर्ष जरूर सफल होगा। हर एक संकट का हल होगा, वो आज नहीं तो कल होगा। Thank you so much, sir, for this opportunity. And I hope and I know for sure that if you follow everything that has been told in today's session and all the faculties here, all of you will be chartered accountants, successful chartered accountants and rank holders. Thank you so much.
Wow, superb, Aman, excellent. Very happy, especially for the last poem, what you said. And it's not that someone has not heard, but we had heard similar, but the way it has been told, especially the last one, I have heard about Sona, I would have heard about Loha, but so Parvat, if you want to reach the destination, Parvat to chodna padega. It is simple version I would have told in a general classes, like success lies 2 inches outside your comfort zone, 1 inch inside your effort zone. But the way it has been impactfully told is awesome. Okay, I think brilliantly communicated. Thank you so much. So whatever he has told, it's his experience being a CAP student, now CAP teacher, and also the head of the CAP foundation. So whatever you're doing, you have to come out of your comfort zone a little bit. Come to a comfort zone. So yes, there will be a lot of sacrifice, there will be a lot of issues in between. But you have to come out of the comfort zone, then only the success lies. Thank you so much for a wonderful words, sir. Thank you so much. God bless. Yes, with this, let me conclude with my concluding remarks. So just to, is it visible?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Right. So just to tell you, this is one of the inspirational things for you. So last batch ka CS Bangalore ka journal. So 6 toppers out of the 3 are from CAPS. Manasa, who came just now, Archavardhan is a student of this batch now. Okay. So with 646 marks, 14th rank already, both of them. So last year, Rahul was talking too much about February 14. That's why probably I think they ended up with 14th rank final, 14th rank inter, and 6 students, okay, in the CA, foundation all India top. Okay, so top 50. Amazing. Okay, the foundation marks are not here. So you can just trust and go ahead. As I told you earlier also, CAP sites, the way the CAP sites are coming and telling things are happening well, you can just trust them. Non-CAP sites, like the way Manasa came and told, or maybe some of our friends would have joined here. So it's happening well. I'm not promoting anything about CAPS. I'm just telling you the factual information so that you get the right information and you take a right decision. And after joining classes, as long as you're regularly committed to the class, if you don't come regularly to the class, not even Chandrayaan will not help you to pass a CA. Okay, so even if you go to Chandrayaan, it will not help you. So for the success, what you're supposed to do is, very 5-10 minutes will wind up. Do some physical activity. So anything for that matter, yoga, walking, shuttle, etc. Have a healthy eating food. Okay, once in blue moon, you can have it. Whatever junk, no problem. Study. What are you doing? Study. Except 100%. When 90% suits you, yes, 10% will not suit your life. And try to keep the video on. As Aman sir rightly said, keep the video on. So unhealthy, unwanted functions, unnecessary tensions. Then more important, don't have any nachke mana maryadi for education. Anything you want, you take it. Consistency. We obsessed with, we call something like a 14 days into 48 days mandala concept. When you do continuously 48 days, no, automatically will become a part of your life. It's what I learned in my Art of Living yoga classes. They told you do it for 48 days. So then I said, what? Then I can stop. You see, after 48 days, it becomes habit. That's it. When you follow some 48 days consistently, it will become a habit. So taste success once, it comes again and again. I was watching that Kapil Sharma movie with all those great heroes of 83. I watched that 83 movie also. I thought somewhere filmy hoga, but whatever is there in the film, actually the actual facts which these people have told in the Kapil Sharma, wow, that is awesome. No one believed that India could win the World Cup. They were actually, many of them, they said, we went to London thinking that they tour. And 1979, their manager, so he left the team there and he went to America tour, I believe, for a pleasure trip. He said, ye team kya win karega? Whereas ET3, the only person who thought that I can win the World Cup is Kapil Dev. So 75, 79, the way West Indies was playing, everybody thought, same way, you may also think, I may not be a rank holder, I may not be a first rank holder, but start believing in yourself. So when in 83, so Kapil Dev could lift that cup, you can also lift that first rank holder cup as long as you believe in self. So have some discipline, practice. You have to keep doing the practice. And Sarvajna's Vachana, which says, ಬರೆಯದೆಲೆ ಓದುವವನ ಕರೆದು ಕೆರದಲ್ಲಿ ಒಡೆ ಸರ್ವಜ್ಞ. If you are reading without writing, it's a waste. So keep laughing, keep enjoying. This I already told you. Okay. At CAPS, we do all the levels of education. Obviously, articleship also any FS required will do it. Then Infomac, okay, we have SLC, yoga sessions, then acupressure sessions, then Habba, 40-second Habba. So one of the beautiful videos.
If you stay in your comfort zone,
Sagar. Vishnu?
Yes, sir.
that's why you will fail. You will fail in your comfort zone. Success is not a comfortable procedure. It is a very uncomfortable thing to attempt. So you got to get comfortable being uncomfortable if you ever want to be successful. If you
So that's the beauty. So inspirational CA, Kannada medium up to 10th standard, 43% passed CA almost with the distinction marks. So these are the rank holders whom you can just see and get inspired. Top 3 are the top 3 rank holders. One is E&Y director. And very important, online, offline. Finally, offline you should not think. Waste of time. But online again, live classes. Because nothing like live classes. Okay. Save travel time, one-to-one teaching, clarifying doubts is easy because you don't have to worry about what others think. Because you are sitting at home, you are chatting, or you can always unmute and ask. And you can attend the functions also without missing the classes. Alva, utanu miss agala, saapadu miss agala. Be an extraordinary, refuse to be an extraordinary person, trapped in an ordinary life. Don't let average describe your life, be extraordinary. And the beautiful videos, lovely.
If people have the wrong definition of success, then they will also have the wrong definition of failure. According to spiritualists, success is not in the result. Success is not in the achievement. Success is not what you get at the end. That's not what defines success. According to spiritual teachings, success is in your endeavor, your intention, your effort, the character that goes behind the noble thing that you're trying to do. And once you've invested all of those things, whatever the result may be is actually inconsequential. It's already a success. Because in reality, none of us are in control of the result. There are other factors in the universe beyond our control which are affecting the results that we gain. So therefore, if you try to measure success by results, not only will you feel a failure, but you'll also be inhibited of even going on the journey for fear of failure. But when you understand that success is in the effort, the goal of life is not to be the best. The goal of life is to try your best. And in trying your best, if it's destiny's plan for you to be the best for the purpose of service and making the world a better place, then so be it. And if destiny's for your plan is not for you to be the best, it doesn't matter, you're still a success. In the Bhagavad Gita, this is known as karma yoga, or the art of working, the art of detached work. And this is one of the most powerful things that people can use in their life, because in this world, people are so stressed. People are so deflated, demoralized, and depressed because they measure success in the wrong way. When we measure success in the wrong way, we fall to the cancers of the mind, competing with others, comparing with others. But you're on your own journey, and you only need to do your best. And that is success.
So just to tell you, the foundation batch is going to start in May this time. because there are 3 times exam for foundation inter, 3 times a year. So then 5 intermediate started 1 month back, and CA final started today. Okay, and very important, every year from the CAPS Foundation we announce for the overall development of the country. CAPS Foundation, I'm telling. So like first year it was in Mangaluru, next year it was in Mysore. This year, entire Uttar Kannada district, including Shirsi. So foundation friends, 10,000 is the fees for foundation. So, and any institution which has got a tie-up, the fees will be 10%. So now all of you to get motivated, CA final all India rank. So it was when 8 subjects were there, 616 out of 800. Aim at around, you work for 80%, but if you end up with around 80%, you will be the top ranker. None of them have crossed actually 90% in any subject. So normally 1 or 2 subjects you may get, but still first rank or second rank or third rank or this should be the target for you. So my suggestion is aim at 600 out of 684. At least aim at one subject around 100, 95, etc. You will end up with 540, which may be your first rank, or at least 2 subject 90s like FR, SFR, AFM and IBS, 2 subject 70s, another 2 subject 60s. You may still be a rank holder with 440 also. Aim at the moon, that at least end up being a star. So in CAPS, we do yoga, speak, lead and conquer. Then we sometimes go to movies. So these are the Mysore region. Then this is what Manasa was getting honored. Then this is what I think last batch, the rank holders were getting honored, the Habba. So movie, all those things what we do at CAPS. So the new friends. So time with last.
ಓಣ ಚಂದ್ರಯಾನಕ್ಕೆ ಬರ್ತೀರೇನ್ರಿ?
ಬರ್ತೀನಿ.
ಎಷ್ಟು ತೋತೀರಿ?
1200 ಕೋಟಿ ಅಣ್ಣ.
ಅಲ್ಲೋಣ ಇಸ್ರೋದವರಿಗೆ 600 ಕೋಟಿ ಖರ್ಚಾದ, ನೀ ಏನ್ ಡಬಲ್ ಕೇಳಕತ್ತಲ್ಲ?
ಬರೋ ಟೈಮಿಗೆ ಖಾಲಿ ಬರ್ಬೇಕಲ್ಲಣ್ಣ.
You are the Bangalore autos, alva? Yeah. Right. So life is pre-written, my dear friends, but it can always be rewritten. So I would love all of you to be intelligent, but maintain that innocence like of this child. So beautiful. Innocence irbek heart alli, but try to be intelligent.
కన్నులు రెండు తిప్పేస్తావే, నీ చూపుల పైనే రెప్పలు వేసి కప్పేస్తావే, కనిపించని దేవుణ్ణే కన్నార్పక చూస్తావే, కన్నుల ఎదుటే నేనుంటే కాదంటున్నావే, చూపే బంగారం మాయనే, శ్రీవల్లి మాటే మాణిక్యమాయనే.
Is it not heaven? By looking at those kids, this is heaven. Life will always be childlike, but don't be childlike. Okay, na? Right. So CF does a lot of activities. One of the major agenda now is to have plastic mukta Bharat. Okay, so ensure that there is no single-use plastic at home. This is how the success is. So the concluding statement. Yes, we have Skanda, twin Skandas in the class. Both one of you, Darotira, one of the Skandas read.
After the 93-year-old man in Italy got better in the hospital, he was told to pay for the ventilator for 1 day. The old man started to cry. The doctor advised him not to cry over the bill. What the old man said made all the doctor cry. The old man said, I don't cry because of the money I have to pay. I can pay all the money. I cry because I have been breathing God's air for 93 years, but I never had to pay anything for it. But for using a ventilator in your hospital for just 1 day, I have to pay 5,000 euros. I realized how much I owe God. I never thanked God for it before.
Wow. So be thankful for more things what you have, rather than being thankless for lesser things. Life will always be thankful. Maybe the mother's love and affection, the food what gives, maybe your guru what he has done, your architecture boss, your office mate, everything be little thankful, because life is all about that. We normally wind up with a sweet, physical sweet. ಇಲ್ಲಿ normally ನಾವು ಬಾದುಷಾ ಕೊಡ್ತಾ ಇದ್ವಿ, ಸಾಗರ್ ತಗೊಳ್ಳೋ ಇದನ್ನ, ಓಕೆನಾ? ನೀನು ಸ್ನಾನ ಮಾಡ್ತೀಯಲ್ಲ ಅದೇ ತರ, ಹೆಂಗೆ ನೀನು ಹೌ ಸಾಗರ್ ಆಸ್ ಬಾತ್. ಸೊ ಸಾಗರ್ ಎಸ್ಪೆಷಲಿ ವಿಂಟರ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಯು ವಿಲ್ ಗೋ ಟು ದ ಬಾತ್ರೂಮ್, ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಿರರ್ ಇದೆ ದೊಡ್ಡದು, ಒಂದು ಗ್ಲಾಸ್ ಆಫ್ ವಾಟರ್ ಪುಸ್ ಅಂತ ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಹಾಕ್ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಸ್ನಾನ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕು ಅಲ್ವೇನೋ. ಅದೇ ತರ ನಾವು have this online sweets also. So any of our friends who want to have more clarity, this is the number 83102. You can obviously WhatsApp. Okay. So just to conclude, so classes have just begun. I'll just give one sentence about the FR because they were, today is a very good day. What is the FR? He is the father of CA course. FR, Chartered Accountant. Okay. For the beautiful subjects, 100 is the target. I don't say DT also I teach, but I don't say even 80 in DT is great. But FR, easy subject, to the point, what is required, I'll teach you, just get 100. Same way, IBS 80 plus, 90 plus. So financial reporting, INDS, Indian Accounting Standards, is the order of the day. Okay, that's why IFRS, whatever IFRS, IFRS, I am going to study FR in between. IFRS. This is what is syllabus. So entire India is nothing but FR is nothing but INDS. So Indian Accounting Standard applicable to all big corporates in our country. Bye. Now we had actually planned to start on 12th. That's why some of the banquet people would have a little disturbed. When I took a feedback, many people said we didn't get to get banquet this time, and that's why I pre-poned. But now some of them are messaging that we have a banquet. We are actually apprehensive, but nevertheless, because I thought at least 1 week in advance if we start, we can do classes comfortably without any hurry at time. Yeah? So we'll still continue with the classes. So tomorrow morning, we have the first session of auditing by the great Vikas Oswal sir. Tomorrow, normally first week, normally I don't take any classes Saturday evening. But being the second, I didn't want to miss the class. Tomorrow evening, I'll give two options. Do you want 6 to 7:30 or 7:40 to 9:10? I thought second session may be better because you may come from the office better. I thought 8 o'clock to small 1 hour session, 8:10 to 9:10. That's okay? Okay. So tomorrow we'll have, and Sunday we'll have only one session by Vikas Oswal sir because some of you will still go to the office. Sir. So Majja Madi. So then Monday onwards, I'll take FR for some days, then Vikas Oswal sir. Tuesday, first time probably I think in any batch you get off, being Yugadi, no? So I thought, and you start class early. Yugadi Goskarala, Monday, Majja Madi. Those who want to celebrate your Yugadi will have a holiday. This is the plan of action. So 1 week we have a demo sessions, 7 to 9. Please share the information with your colleagues. I know they will have pen drive. Just after 1 week, let them stop coming. That's okay. So that they know what mistake they are doing for a pen drive, etc. subject class and what they are missing. After that, also, if they don't want to continue the class, absolutely fine. Yarigo force illa because best of the best education, best of the best team actually is doing the classes. So this is the plan of action. So for the subsequent class. So tomorrow morning you have auditing. Tomorrow evening 8:10 to 9:10 we'll have a FR class straight away. And Sunday morning one session 7 to 9 auditing. Then Monday onwards 7 to 9 class will keep. Then after 1 week we'll decide you want 6:45 to 8:45, 6:45 to 9, etc. We'll decide about that. Okay. All of you enjoyed?
Yes.
Yeah. Please inform the friends that class have always started. And especially some of them are thinking that next 6 months I'll join the class. So especially if they're completed 6 months of hardship, or if they're left with 2 years or lesser than 2 years for CA panel, they must join this batch only. Best of the best team is doing the best of the best education. Let them come and enjoy. I'll conclude with a joke. So CA course requires observe and absorb. Okay. Observe and absorb. In MBBS, the inaugural session of the MBBS, so when the students have joined induction program, the dean came and told the most important requirement for a doctor student is observe first and then absorb. Then obviously empathy, etc. First observe, then absorb. Then he told one of his juniors, go and get 1 glass of urine. Go and get what? Or get doctors gave us a required for attention. Go and get what? 1 glass of urine. So then glass mein urine ta lota. He put his hand outside and then he did like this. He said, everybody here should come and do this. Papa, new students, dean hai. So kya karenge? So around 80 students, everybody came, dip the hands, did like this. Dip, and unwantedly they did it. Then after all 80 students have done it, dean comes and says, what did I say? First observe, then absorb. What you people did? You just absorbed without observing. Maine dusra finger dala tha, second finger, fourth finger for necking. So you people came and kept what? Second finger inside, second finger only you licked. Whereas I did a second finger like this and fourth finger. So observe and absorb. So CA course also, you have to observe first. So observe what's happening in and around you in education and then start absorbing. Thank you so much for joining the inaugural session. Thanks to your YouTube viewers also. Let us all rock the classes from tomorrow. Keep rocking, keep enjoying. God bless you all. Any of your friends want to join? Banquet, even side by side, they can join. Even if you want to leave little early, they can join. Early morning, I think 7 o'clock, they should not be an office commitment. Anybody want to talk to me, you can stay back. Otherwise, keep rocking, keep enjoying. Must majabadi. God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.